Alright, hello TV land. Here we are once again.
Greetings and salutations to all of yous out there on the infinite. Here we are with more Phoenix wrong, Wright.
Yep. Most of the time.
I bet you I'm the first guy to ever do that joke in the history of humor.
Uh-huh. Here on this show, we like to be the pinnacle of humor. Just all the time, you know? We never stop.
It's just like that company, Capstone Software, the pinnacle of entertainment software. I think they went out of business, but shh.
Don't tell the shareholders.
As long as we can get them to keep their money in, it's like the business is still in.
It's almost like nothing ever happened. Alright. Let's get started.
Yeah,
Man,
share that screen. I can't see.
Oh, thank you. Good call, good call. Now, what's really funny is the fact that we are on the last save slot, which I think is pretty memorable.
Memorious? Is that a word?
Memorious, yeah,
Momentous, perhaps?
Momentous, yeah, there we go. Yes, this is a momentous occasion. Holy smokes. I'm gonna need... My brain's already this fried from work. We're gonna have a lovely time at the trial today.
Your brain's already YouTube pooping itself, so I can see where... Oh, so is mine. I've got a stutter loop going for a bit there.
Alright, well, I have water. We'll see what that does.
Yeah, hang on, I gotta write down memorious in my list of nonsense words that might turn into song titles or something one day.
I remember back in 6th grade, I said the word exaggerative, and the teacher said that probably wasn't a word, but it worked.
It's a perfectly cromulent word.
What does that mean?
Exactly.
If we can't come up with the evidence, we'll make it ourselves. That's what we're doing.
There's an episode of The Simpsons that very loosely explains the word cromulent, except it kind of doesn't, because it's a perfectly cromulent word. It just kind of works when you need it to.
Is it like the word technically? I feel like the word technically is used very, very freely, but like, have we ever looked up what it means?
It's if it works.
No! Oh God.
Oh man,
we're
already off the rails, and we
are already off the rails. We haven't even gotten past the first dialogue screen, and Jedi isn't.
And
even
Jedi's
here.
not even here yet. The king of derailment.
I'm gonna say right now, I might unironically have a bagel brain, because we got some bagels yesterday, and they've been excellent. And so I have been eating bagels for breakfast. Literally just bagel, cream cheese, and like a glass of juice, maybe a banana. So maybe that's why I haven't been getting all the usual vitamins and minerals.
In my unprofessional opinion, it sounds like you got a case of the bagel brains.
I do got the bagel brain.
Gotta get some eggs and some ham and cheese and put them on a bagel. Get some variety going.
That actually sounds good. I'll have to consider that. That actually sounds really good.
Yeah, it's my go-to bagel sandwich.
Amen. All right. February 10th, 9:39 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1.
You know, the only difference between bagels and donuts is that bagels get boiled at some point in their existence before being fried.
Really? Huh.
Yeah.
That's fascinating. I always thought it was just... I thought it was a completely different thing, because I know bagels are more calorie dense than donuts. Like, sure, donuts have more sugar, but bagels are more calorie dense. Like, it's thicker, it's more potent. That's why you can eat like half a dozen bagels.
It might also be a denser batter, but yeah, I know that the way you make a bagel into a bagel is by boiling the dough.
Gotcha. So maybe they just boil the extra water or air out of it. Oh, good morning. Oh, are you by yourself? Morning, Pearls. Mr. Nick, please tell me, what's gonna happen to Mystic Maya?
Well, remember, Maya, the early worm catches the bird. Or is it the bagel?
Yoshi loved bagels. I'm sorry, we don't know yet. The investigation is still going on, so I wasn't allowed into the inner temple.
Oh, I see. So is Sister Iris still trying to remove those trick locks in the training hall?
No,
If she ever was in the first place.
No, she's the defendant in this case, so she can't be at the Inner Temple. She's required to be here in court.
Then how come she's not here in the defendant's lobby?
I have to admit, it's kind of strange.
Hey,
Hello.
welcome.
Hello, everyone.
If you're looking for Iris, she's in the prosecutor's lobby.
Oh, close. That was a good gamble, though.
Sorry, had a frog in my throat.
Edgeworth, what's Iris doing over there?
She's going over today's testimony with the prosecutor as we speak.
Today's testimony.
You heard me. Iris is going to be testifying as a witness for the
Wait, what?
I feel like
The prosecutor is squeezing her for a confession, or so I heard.
What the
Phoenix is
fuck?
talking like this is such a strange thing. Like,
My
of
God!
course
They're
they're gonna bring
insane.
the defendant up to the stand to make them look more guilty. Like, that's perfectly normal, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah, but it's
like,
still
are
should
you
be
not used to
considered
that?
a
Not by now,
crime.
Phoenix?
That in of itself should be considered a crime.
Gosh, that's so funny.
Remember, ignorance of the law is no excuse.
Franziska von Karma, what are you up to?
She's off whipping butterflies or something. I know what you're thinking, but Franziska isn't going to be the prosecutor today.
What?
Who else would it be but Godot?
Godot.
You see, Franziska finally fell asleep after being awake for 72 straight hours.
The sacred cavern? You don't mean that she fell asleep there?
Exactly, she fell asleep there. She's been out there all night trying to remove those trick locks. With the head nun's assistance, naturally.
Hello, is you emo
My god, can you imagine being a fly on the wall of the conversations between Bikini and Franziska? That would be just the most bizarre shit. Anyways,
I agree.
with that in mind, we estimate that the last of the locks should be taken care of in about 3 hours. I hope everything continues to go smoothly, and we receive some good news soon. We could use some.
Yeah. Thanks, Edgeworth.
At the very least, we'll have good news for people who love bad news. And speaking of bad news, Prosecutor Godot intends to nail this case shut today. Be prepared to fight him like there's no tomorrow.
You don't have to tell me that.
Man.
Touché. I can already see it in your eyes.
The passion.
You're not the same fever-ridden, frantic maniac you were yesterday. You may still be a frantic maniac, but the fever appears to have subsided.
Yeah, I took some cold medicine. Anyways, it's strange. On the way here, I decided that today would be the end of all this. Almost immediately after I made that decision, I felt myself getting stronger.
Interesting. Maybe you've passed your cold on to someone else, literally. Ah, shit. And with that, I leave the rest in your capable hands, partner.
Oh, he said it! It's official, they're
I'm
gay.
off to buy some Cold Killer X. Fuck.
Thanks.
I just want to mention that's like the first time that we ever see him smile.
No, Edgeworth has
Like
that,
that
smug smile pretty often. He's had that smug smile before. We've seen him like that before.
Yeah, that little Yu-Gi-Oh face.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I still don't have answers for most of the riddles plaguing this case. The circumstances around the murder of Miss Elise Donim. No, I mean Miss Misty Fey. The
We certainly do.
impossible flight Larry claims to have seen.
Yo, mama.
and what that woman is really after.
More hairspray.
I was ready to think that she had set the bridge on fire with like a lighter and a can of hairspray.
You've heard of the beehive. Now here's the killer beehive.
POV, they just threw like some spicy bees.
Yeah. I know it technically got caught on fire by lightning. Ooh, what if it was actually the spirit coming down and then hairspray?
How about it was actually your mama?
I mean, maybe. You might unironically be correct.
The ghost of Princess What's-Her-Face from a few cases
The ghost
ago.
of bitch.
She's back and she's doing arson this time.
Yeah.
I will solve them all and bring this whole tragedy to an end.
We still don't know where Maya is. That's the wildest part. Like, we haven't seen Maya once.
Ah.
February 10th, 10 a.m.
Well, yeah, if Maya was here, where would the tension be?
Exactly.
It'd just be another murder.
Court is now in session for the trial of Iris of
Halzakura Temple.
Bitch.
Your Honor? What are you... Who? Me? Well, my little brother came to visit me in my chambers earlier this morning. All of a sudden, in the blink of an eye, he developed a scorching fever and fainted. Therefore, I'll be standing in for him.
The Canadian was his brother?
I see, Your Honor.
He's got Your Honor. Wait, he's.
That means he's also canonically Canadian.
Oh, nice, eh?
But he's more senile than Canadian, so it's just sort of like
Unless, of course, he's the brother from another mother and he's like Mexican
They're
or something.
They're
stepbrothers.
just
Yeah.
bros. They're just bros.
So they're bros. That explains a lot. My poor brother. He looked a bit pale, not to mention sad that he couldn't be here.
It is
God, hold
impossible
on.
to predict what the future has in store for any of us. Unless you're me and you can see into the future. But most people aren't me, and this is precisely why people feel the need to judge the past. And we of the court have been charged with the solemn duty of passing such judgment.
Well said, Mr. Gutto. I understood exactly what you said. At least up until the end, anyway. Now then, Mr. Gutto, please proceed with your opening statement.
Humans are fragile, fickle beings. Our hearts change with the shifting of the tides.
Oh, shut up!
I said your opening statement, not your Philosophy 101 course.
This
material.
is my opening statement. I'm starting at the beginning.
Oh, no. Most people start
There is
in the
only
book of
one thing that
Genesis.
remains a constant in this crazy world. The bitter darkness that lies at the bottom of this mug.
So then, you mean... forget it. What do you mean?
I own this one mug. I don't have time to clean it. Anyways, during yesterday's trial, the accused refused to admit her role in the crime.
But she didn't.
But today, she has had a change of heart.
You mean you bullied her?
Yes, I mean, no, I mean,
That's
yes.
not allowed. I don't think that's allowed without a lawyer present.
Your Honor, my official answer to this question is maybe.
Perchance.
I made a death threat.
Oopsies.
If,
And all of a
if a
sudden-
death threat falls in the woods, does it really happen?
Your Honor, you weren't even fucking there. My favorite line.
Confession? The defendant?
Yes, bitch. Do you have ears?
Iris. Why didn't she discuss this with me first? Very well. This court will now hear the defendant's confession.
Upon meeting a beautiful lady, always ask for her name and profession.
Yeah, alright.
That's one of
Shut
the
up, you
rules.
stupid. Fucking shut up.
Um,
He's gonna.
my name is Iris. I am but a simple nun undergoing training at.
Hazakura Temple.
Witness, is there something that you want to confess to?
Yes, but first I want to apologize to Mr. Wright.
Oh, shut up!
I can't continue lying to everyone anymore.
It's all right. What is it?
I'm black.
Mr. Wright, I have to admit that I did play a part in this terrible incident.
Are you actually confessing? Are you saying that you were the one who murdered Miss Elise Dunedin?
Huh? No.
No, I'm
Wait,
not.
wait.
But I dealt with the cover-up after the murder took place. After her spirit left, I took the lifeless shell of Mystic Elise and carried it to the house,
Hazakura Temple courtyard.
where I desecrated it.
What?
Actually, that's almost as bad as. That's almost as
Order
bad
in
as
the
actually
court.
committing murder. Wait.
Yeah, that's at least two different crimes that's happened.
So hold on. So what you're telling me is that basically, Iris, the ghost of fucking
I'm calling her
Rose
Princess
her-
What's Her Face for now because I can't remember
bi-
what the hell they were calling her.
May I will call her the bitch.
That works too.
Wait, are you talking about the old lady with that hornet's nest hair?
No, we're
the other
talking
one.
about the girl who looked like Iris, whose name I can't remember.
Oh, Dahlia Hawthorne.
Oh yeah. Ah.
Witness, are you
Oh, that's the one.
are you saying you were an accomplice to the murder?
Perchance.
Yes, that's correct.
You can't just say perchance.
What? Oh man. Oh jeez. 3 minutes in court. I'm already covered in a cold sweat.
Ha! Everyone on the planet is an accomplice to something. Not like me, I'm out of this world. Anyways, it just so happens to be that in this case it's to murder. The only thing I've ever murdered is 27 cups of Joe per day. Isn't that right, Mr. Trite?
Wonder how many coffee machines he's broken. Or just like gone through because he's used them to the end of their warranty and then some.
That's his one and only kryptonite. When the coffee machine's broken, so is he.
Yeah. Foul play. That good O. So this is the confession they were conferring about. Pains me to say this, but it looks like Iris's testimony was all a lie. Iris.
Well, don't need this anymore.
Well, Iris's testimony crumbled up and shoved into a pocket. Yep. That's hilarious. That's really fun. Straight up obliterate the evidence or just like that.
Now watch, we're gonna need to uncrumble that later.
It's funny because
Yeah.
it's like it's not even that like. It's probably still valid, in a
Well,
way.
I guess that's why it was shoved into a pocket and not shoved where the
Into
sun
garbage.
don't shine.
Yeah. God, that's gonna be really funny. I hope they do that. I hope they're like, wait a minute, uncrumples paper and re-adds it to the court record.
Wait a minute,
Just
hold
to
on,
throw
I'm
us
missing a
off
part of the
scent.
script.
Just to make us forget about it. I wouldn't be surprised if they tried to pull that.
Indeed.
Oh, I'm in the top 80%.
Now then,
Sorry,
little
go on.
lady. If you don't mind, I've got a question for you.
Sauce or no
What are you
sauce?
doing next Friday night? And also, whose crime were you trying to cover up by your actions?
Iris was covering for someone? Yeah. Now I'm definitely up the creek without a paddle or a life jacket.
Which creek now?
Probably that big one that knocked you out and gave you a cold. I don't know. Anyways, I've been at
Hazakura Temple.
ever since I was a little girl.
Hazakura Temple.
It's run by one of the branch families of the Kirin tradition.
famously overlooking Shit Creek.
Tradition.
One of our missions is to protect the main family.
I'm sorry, but main family?
Oh, we gotta get this guy caught up to speed.
Yes, that's why I would dirty myself if need be, to protect her. The daughter of the master of the Kurain channeling technique, Mystic Maya Fey.
Oh.
Huh?
Oh wait, we don't have that one. Do we? No, we don't. That's close enough.
Wake up and smell the coffee, Trite.
She's naming Maya?
Order in the court.
Calm the fuck down!
So not only did you witness the murder, you know the name of the murderer.
I'm terribly sorry, but it's true. I saw her commit the crime with my very own eyes. And then I cleaned up the area to try and protect her.
That's ridiculous. Maya could never do.
Nuh-uh, she knew Turkey, remember?
The
She-
defense will refrain from commenting until the appropriate time. Now, witness, let's hear your testimony. What exactly happened on the night of the crime?
Where were you on 9/11?
Yes, Your Honor.
Where were you when the world stopped turning?
I thought I was prepared for the unexpected, but I never imagined the case would wind up going in this direction.
I went to the inner temple that night and I saw it all happen in the garden. I saw Mystic Elise strike Mystic Maya with her staff. While Mystic Maya was still stumbling, Mystic Elise moved in to deliver a fatal strike. Mystic Maya tried desperately to defend herself and stole the weapon. It was only in self-defense, you can't blame her for it.
Okay, so how did she do all this while locked in the cave again?
So it was in self-defense?
Yes,
So-
Mystic Elise was the one who attacked first.
That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I'm hoping they say something about that.
That's why I tried my best to protect Mystic Maya.
Or Dahlia, you know how Dahlia Hawthorne like apparently could not be summoned?
Yeah, what if we could be? Yeah.
No, but what if no Dahlia Hawthorne, what if she Pearls couldn't summon her?
Because someone else.
What
was
if
doing
it's
that
because
to-
she's alive?
Maybe it's because of possession.
Well, yeah, someone else was trying to summon them at the same time.
No, I'm saying that instead of channeling, she possessed someone.
Huh?
And the difference is...
The difference is that one's in control and the other the spirit is in control and not the actual person who the body belongs to.
I'm pretty sure channeling just gives a spirit control, literally the exact same way.
Yeah, but it's very but one's taken by force.
Oh, okay. I don't see why intent means much.
They're
but-
they're different. I can't put it into words exactly at the moment.
No,
but
I mean the difference is the intent, right? Anyways, go ahead, Goodo.
You moved the victim's body to the temple so that Maya wouldn't be suspected. Isn't that right? Not bad. You've got the instincts of a true criminal.
that makes no sense.
Something's not quite right. I'm sure it was established yesterday that Iris never went to the inner temple that night, and that the person who did go was that woman. Iris even admitted it.
Now then, Mr. Wright, please proceed with your cross-examination.
Yeah, we're gonna just press on everything here.
Man, if they're just like 180 on their 180 from earlier, and it turns out it actually is just the one person again, and the reason they couldn't summon her is because she's right there.
God, that'd be quirky. Alright.
Oh, Quarky in the hall.
Sister Iris, your testimony has changed quite a bit since yesterday.
You stated yesterday that on the night of the murder, you didn't go to the inner temple.
Oh my god.
Did she now? Too bad for you. What she said yesterday doesn't mean much today. You crumpled it up yourself. By the way, where were you when she claimed that she didn't go?
What? I know! They said it!
It was in the inner temple's training hall.
A private conversation between the two of you does not constitute testimony.
Yeah, well, apparently it constitutes some other friggin' stuff. How come you get all the cool prosecution stuff? Anyway.
Why do you always
Be
have the
properly
updated
described as
autopsy?
hearsay.
Ooh, objection, hearsay.
Oh my goodness! He said the thing.
Hey, what do you have to say, witness?
I
Penis.
just couldn't tell him the truth at the time. Mr. Maya, she's your girlfriend, isn't she?
What? Bitch!
I
This
didn't want to be the
bitch.
one to break it to you that I saw her commit murder.
There, we all understand how difficult this is for you. Now then,
It's
let's
self-def-
continue with the testimony.
Yeah, but if it's
If only she knew just how often this happens.
Yeah.
What did you witness in the temple garden?
Well, Your Honor.
I saw Maya Fabe nuking the entire country of Turkey.
I saw Mystic Elise strike.
Oh yeah, okay, wait.
You're saying that the victim attacked Maya? I mean, Miss Faye?
Yes, it was a truly frightening scene. Mystic Maya was struck hard on the head and looked like she was gonna collapse.
Well, what were you doing at the time?
I don't know, watching reruns of Codename Kids Next Door.
Well, why didn't you stop them from fighting?
I'm terribly sorry, Mr. Wright. I was frightened. I couldn't move. I couldn't even speak. I was in such shock.
Yeah, that's perfectly understandable, my dear.
This doesn't sound right. I don't believe this testimony for a minute.
What happened after that?
Alright.
She moved in to deliver a fatal strike?
Yes, I'm sure of it. She threw out her staff and reached into her robe for a weapon.
Lies.
Wait a minute. What was this weapon?
It was some kind of dagger.
A dagger, huh?
And, Lee Stoneem tried to stab her with this weapon? To kill Miss Faye?
Yes, exactly.
You look like I did after I mistakenly took a swig of Worcestershire sauce.
How does that happen by mistake? What do you mean? You just had a thing of beer next to a thing of Worcestershire sauce?
Did I say mistakenly? I mean, I totally meant to do that. Yeah, that's my story and I'm sticking with it. Do you have a problem with that? Do you have a problem with Worcestershire sauce, lawyer boy?
Yeah! How'd you do that? How'd you pull
You're
that
full
off?
of shit!
Huh. Do I have a problem? I mean, there is just one thing.
How did you pronounce that? The name of that sauce again?
Worcestershire?
And I'm pretty sure it's Worcestershire.
Worcestershire? Okay. I pronounced it the way Shrek did in the movie Shrek. He said, oh yeah, Worcestershire. But it might not be correct. Because,
Huh.
granted, Shrek is a man of many
As
strengths.
every true American
by the
knows,
way,
it's pronounced
I put
Worcestershire.
Worcestershire, yeah. Exactly.
Your Honor,
I put some
let me check the notepad chat to see what kind of dumb
kind of fucking spooky.
Dead by Day. Oh, you put music in there. We'll listen to that later. Your Honor, I have a small problem with the witness's testimony.
Yeah, you do. But this witness is your own client.
Yes, well, nevertheless.
That's fine. Witness, let's add your last statement to the testimony.
So I can just objection it? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Hey, just a moment. It's my job to say that.
Listen, Gramps. I won't say it again. Final judgment will be rendered by me.
Whoa!
Gah. Man, what the hell? You just took my job.
Okay, now, let's continue.
Do I even want to press on the rest? Like, it's obvious. Check this out.
Sister Iris, there's something strange about your version of events.
Huh?
Miss Donim throwing her staff away makes no sense at all to me.
But all you could do with a staff is hit someone.
Guys, my mom just got mummified.
That's
What a
rough.
terrible day.
That's rough, buddy.
Yeah, jeez.
I hate that every time you say that, I think of Zuko.
Well, yeah,
Sam,
'cause what else
Man,
would
that's
he-
rough, buddy.
What else is a man supposed to say about that situation? It's a good saying. I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Naturally, you wouldn't know this, Sister Iris, but the victim's staff had a special feature about it. It's called a sword. If Elise Donim really had wanted to kill Maya Fey, she wouldn't have needed to use a separate dagger. Not when she already had a beautiful blade in her hands already. Well, Sister Iris, what do you have to say?
She's tilted.
I need the proof, my brother in Christ.
That was an impressive bit of investigating, Trite. I never would have thought there was a sword hidden in that staff. But even so, how should I put this? A long sword is unwieldy and thus quite ineffective in close quarters combat.
Okay.
Maybe that's why she chose a dagger over her blade.
Well,
Anyway, the type of weapon she chose to use isn't what's important. The important thing is that she tried to kill Maya Fey.
Alright.
That is important.
As long as there's nothing strange about that, like why would she kill her own daughter or something, there's no problem with her testimony.
But there is something strange about this whole testimony.
But what? But
Well, Mr. Wright, the prosecution has a point.
Yeah, so this is the sword I just found.
very well, Your Honor. The defense will now present evidence to back its argument.
Mr. Wright,
I have here another piece of evidence that shows that this testimony cannot be trusted. Because Miss Elise Donim would never attempt to take the life of Maya Fey.
because look at her.
Gravy.
Cream gravy. Hoo-wee.
Wait.
Let's see. How do we prove that?
Wait,
we're
where's
just
the
trying to-
staff?
Oh yeah, we have to prove that Elise Donim is not her real name because the court doesn't know that yet.
Oh! That checks out.
Ooh, that does actually check out, yeah.
Well, it's obscured by gravy, but do you think it'll work?
Maybe.
Rick, it's like
Um,
we didn't exactly get. Oh wait! Oh, duh!
Yeah,
the talisman.
yeah, that
Thank
thing.
you. I was like, how do we prove this? There we go.
Hey, well,
Oh, the music's still playing.
Uh oh.
Well, Mr. Gutto,
Wait.
If you ask me, the only thing that seems strange, besides my inflection just now, was the angle of Mr. Trite's index finger.
That is a rather obtuse angle, Mr. Wright.
Trite, sticking your finger in an electrical outlet might be safer for you.
Oh! Bro's made of rubber.
Otherwise, it might get. Otherwise, it might get bitten off next time you poke it in the wrong place.
What do you mean that was not good evidence? What?
They're like, oh, what the hell is this thing? It looks like a dynamite with rope in it. What does that prove?
Yeah.
Wait, is there a way to connect that they're related?
Well, that's what I'm trying to do. I literally just showed the Korean channeling technique talisman was supposed to show that, hey, look, she's the mother. Like, if she,
And God,
Are
I
you-
was just
why
like,
are you
I'd
saving
buy that
again?
for $1.
yeah,
Unlike your testimony.
yeah. If you think about their relationship, it's obvious. Yeah.
Why don't you think it over one more time?
Why don't you guys think it over one more time? Ask me about it. Oh my gosh.
Very well, Your
yeah, I guess
Honor.
they're just too spiritually bankrupt to know about the Korean channeling technique or what significance that talisman holds.
Let me see if I can put the dots together closer.
Do I need to, like, present the profile? Maybe. What if I go to profile? Bingo! Let's try this.
Yeah, let's try
Your
that.
Honor, just look at her. Oh, there we go. Oh my gosh, that was stupid. I don't know why they didn't make that. All right. Anyways,
Elise Donim would never have attacked Maya Fey.
How could you be so sure?
Because the victim's real name was not Elise Donim. Her real name was Misty Fey.
Faye?
No, not Misty Fey.
Who is this Misty Faye? Is she related to...
Yes.
Thank you. Yes, good. Thank you. You know how last names work. She is the master of the Korean channeling technique, and she is also
She was also the Pokemon master.
the Pokemon master. I mean, the mother of Maya Fey.
The Pokemon Master of Maya Fey.
Are you serious?
Is it really true? The Mr. Wright? Was at least the name actually the Great Mystic Misty?
Yep.
Yep, there's no doubt about it.
looks like Iris had no idea. Watch them ask me for proof. Watch them ask me for proof right now.
And then we give them the dynamite.
And then we give them the dynamite, yes. The Chinese firecracker looking thing.
Yeah.
I could
And I
hardly
can't get
believe-
over how if any of these characters, like literally any character from this game, just took a left turn and like accidentally ended up in the fucking Hoenn region, they just like nobody would bat an eye. They'd be right at home.
Honestly, yeah. Honestly, yeah.
The idea.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Sorry, I stole your voice for a moment. The idea that she would try to kill her only daughter, one she hadn't seen in 17 years. Perhaps the prosecution can offer some explanation for why she would do such a thing.
It's been a while. She hasn't seen her before, huh? Lol. Anyway. or.
Upon first hearing the witness's testimony, it seemed natural enough. However, in light of some facts that have just been presented, one, that the victim supposedly threw away a sword during a fight, and two, that the two people battling to the death were mother and daughter, despite the facts being believable when taken on their own, when taken together, the entire story seems difficult to believe.
Listen, there's nothing in this world that's impossible. Except for one little thing.
Yes, what is this one little impossible thing?
Ha! You still don't get it.
Yeah, because you're in charge. You do my job for me, prosecutor.
I'm too stupid and rotted.
You think maybe my beans are under your roasted?
Under your
Man,
roasted?
I'm trying to be intimidating here, and it's not easy when I keep fumbling the lines.
You're
Like,
good.
maybe our my
It's hard to be
what the
intimidating when
fuck?
some of these lines are just bizarre.
They're like, huh? I
Yeah,
swear,
like
the
what is
Fox
this
Kids
line?
have
Got
the
lost
weirdest
on the way to fucking
lines.
Superstar Saga.
Yeah, it did.
You think that maybe my beans are under roasted, but you have no idea, Gramps.
I've played Superstar Saga for over 200 hours. I
got all the cappuccinos.
I have all of the advanced Super Bros attack. I can do them in my sleep.
On level 3.
On level 3. Yeah.
Could you get to your point already? I've never played that game.
I heard this witness's confession this morning.
Sorry, sir. I have dyslexia. It's fine. Your 8th? Jesus Christ. What the fuck is in that
Just as I
coffee?
had taken the first sip of my 8th cup of morning coffee.
Morning coffee.
Maya just shows
That's
up.
just
Holy
morning coffee.
shit.
How many cups do you think he has for his afternoon coffee, and then his evening coffee, and then in the middle of the night coffee? Because obviously,
Must-
I reset the timer every 3 hours.
You mean every 3 minutes?
I have a
Right?
ticketing system just like at the DMV. You know, it rolls back around to 0 every 3 hours.
You're going to ruin your health, my friend.
Anyway,
Finally,
after
someone
hearing
said it.
this woman's confession, I had a detective who loves to investigate sent to the... Oh man, it's fucking Gumshoe. What have I done? Anyways, he discovered this little beauty.
oh my gosh.
Is that the dagger the witness testified to seeing?
Obviously, Your Honor. But do you not notice something else?
Oh no, blood.
Now that you mention it, if you look closely, there appears to be blood on it.
Where did you find that? I didn't see that when I investigated the crime scene. Me and Gumshoe were bros.
I found it neck deep in a bottle of strawberry wine. I mean, did you investigate the pine tree at the crime scene?
Huh? The pine tree?
This dagger was stuck in the backside of the pine tree.
Oh my gosh.
When the last blow was struck, ending the violent battle between the two women. This little baby was thrown in the direction of the back of the pine tree.
Is that a
Which
sacrificial dagger?
The blood on this dagger belongs to the victim,
It's a
correct?
Wait, isn't that a
Ha.
ceremonial dagger?
Were you even listening, old man?
Yeah, were you even listening, Jedi?
I mean, it just looked like a steak knife.
Yeah, but the way that it was, the way that the handle,
Yeah,
like,
the way that the knife was constructed, it looked like it was part of something.
yeah, no, it's like one of those, like,
Conceal carry things. Look like you
No,
you put it
it's-
into a staff or something else.
yeah, Lupin the Third, and one of the people is a samurai.
Yeah.
Well, he has this sword, and it's literally just in a stick of
Yeah,
wood.
it's flush. Yeah, the
It's like
handle is
that.
flush with the sheath. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what that looks like.
Okay, well, looks are deceiving. Let's find out.
Well, all right, well, fuck you too then.
Listen, I love
I
your
first heard this
speculation, but
confession this
we're in
morning.
the middle of the trial. We're going to find out, Jedi.
No.
We're gonna find out.
Just as I had taken the first sip of my 13th cup of morning coffee.
Didn't you just say it was your 8th, like a few minutes ago?
I can fully believe that he consumed all of those coffees in the time it took for that to happen.
I didn't have enough time to get the blood analyzed on such short notice.
In any case, the court will accept the dagger as evidence.
I was making up for lost time while the coffee machine was broke.
Furthermore, I order that a blood test be performed on it immediately. That's a fun word to say with this particular voice. Blood. A blood test. Anyways.
This is my sweetheart, Make sure you treat her right.
Talk like that. Don't talk like that. What? It's a knife.
Freaking Shadow the Hedgehog talking ass.
Bailiff.
Yeah, freaking.
Bailiff.
Get this
Whack
piece of
his
evidence to the
pee-pee.
crime lab. Yeah, that too. Get this piece of evidence to the crime lab for testing immediately.
Dagger added to the court record.
Now then, the testimony we've just heard had numerous unbelievable aspects to it. However, after having found the very dagger the witness spoke of, I believe we can consider her testimony to be credible.
Cute girls never lie.
But
Ever.
she literally did.
Godot, are you a cute girl? Are you?
Yes, queen.
Shut the mouth.
You want to check?
No!
What? You just.
I
Okay.
didn't think so.
In any case, witness, if you could please testify again to this court
About what, Your Honor?
about the incident you saw, the battle between the two women.
Yes, Your Honor.
Bing bong. Oh my gosh.
Mystic Maya stumbled briefly after being hit over the head with a staff. Well, then she dodged
Bonk.
Mystic Elise's next attack and stole her weapon. Suddenly, Mystic Elise was the one on the defensive with her back to the stone lantern. And, death. That's what the red means. And that's what Mystic
No, it's
Maya
not. It's
stabbed her.
ketchup. It's ketchup.
Yeah, sorry, we were trying to make some hot dogs in the snow. You know, it was hot out and it's cold. I don't know, I'm having a stroke. Anyways, Mystic Elise managed to fling the knife away, but then she collapsed.
That was a very heartbreaking story, especially the part about the hot dogs. I really wanted to hear more about that.
I don't know if there were any hot dogs there, but or bad feelings between them, but it would have been 17 years since Mystic Misty's disappearance. Or since she'd had a hot dog, for that matter. Perhaps they simply were hungry and didn't recognize each other anymore.
Maybe they were Maybe they were
The kind of
hungry.
feelings that hunger gives you, you know? Have you ever been hangry?
You're not you when you're hungry.
Yes, that
No.
seems reasonable. I've been hungry before.
Did she have a Snickers bar? Said the bailiff.
Now then, Mr. Wright, proceed with your cross-examination. God help you if you don't have that Snickers bar.
May God judge your soul.
Stumbled briefly, okay. Let's just press on this statement. Let's go. Iris, where were you standing when you witnessed all this? Sorry.
Thanks, Kermit.
That was a weird yawn. I couldn't hear you after that yawn. What do you mean?
Well, if either of them had noticed you, they might not have continued their battle.
I wonder if that's true. The two of them,
Ooh,
they were standing near the garden stone lantern.
that doesn't answer the question.
I was watching the whole thing from behind. It was dark where the two of them were, so
What the fuck? Why was she there though?
How were you there?
And why was that angle so fucking bad?
Oh
Oh.
I think that's why they didn't see me.
Yeah. So it was dark in the garden when the murder took place. Tell me, what did Miss Maya Fey do after she was struck?
She dodged the next attack and stole a weapon, okay?
What happened to the victim's staff then?
I'm not sure. The area was very dark, so I really couldn't see. I think it got knocked away somewhere as the fight escalated.
Yeah, that makes sense. That would explain the need for the dagger.
Mystic Elise raised the dagger to strike. Mystic Maya dodged it at the last second. The dagger struck the lantern and fell to the ground.
Wouldn't it have, like, broke or something?
No.
Okay.
Then at some point, Mystic Maya picked it up.
Remember,
Nothing
if the
sounds
staff
especially strange yet.
if the staff broke, so would the blade.
Sure, but the staff didn't break. It was just put aside.
Yeah, but you said something about breaking.
The dagger,
Nice.
not the staff.
Oh, my. Sorry.
Wakey,
Continue.
wakey, it's time for school.
What did the victim do when the weapon was stolen from her?
Alright, they were the one on the defensive with her back to the stone lantern. Okay. You're saying that Maya Fey turned the tables on the victim? She turntabled?
William was. Yeah, sure. Well, Mystic Maya wasn't herself at the time. After all, her life was in danger.
I still can't believe it. The idea of Maya cornering someone at knife point is just silly.
I agree.
As they say, a cornered fox is more dangerous than a jackal.
I believe the correct description of a cornered fox is scared and petrified.
Your animal analogies have grown tiresome.
Are you who
It was
started
cool
it, though?
when I did it.
Oh, man. Oh, jeez.
You were the
Oh,
one who
geez,
started
Rick.
Ooh, clairvoyant.
Anyway.
Quick, buy a lottery ticket.
Quick buy.
So, after Maya Fey backed the victim into the stone lantern, what happened next?
What happens next? What?
Alright, it's a new stab. Are you absolutely certain that's just what you saw?
Yes, I'm almost certain. Not quite, but, almost there.
Almost?
The guard was dark. I couldn't really tell who was who.
What did she just say?
Oh, man. So in other words, it could have been someone else entirely.
No.
Oh.
Oh, my bad. Some dude is messaging
Bro, I
me.
got nothing to say here.
We know that Maya Fey was at the inner temple that night. And that the woman that was killed was Elise Donim. Isn't it fairly obvious who attacked who?
Your mother.
Hmm.
I don't have anything to counter that yet.
Well then, witness, please continue with your testimony.
Yes, Your Honor. The two of them faced each other for a moment. Then Mystic Maya rushed in straight into Mystic Elise. And then she doubled over and fell to the ground.
So
Why are
she
you
was
glad?
stabbed in the stomach, huh?
Yes.
No. Ah, fuck. Ah.
Oh, where did that dagger go?
I have no idea. It was dark and I couldn't see.
According
to the detective who found the dagger,
I was gonna say, if I have to take your fucking job.
No, we're good.
it was stuck into the pine tree in the garden. Most likely it was flung towards the tree after the struggle.
There's the most likely explanation, yes.
After being stabbed in the stomach, did the victim collapse right away?
Now that I think of it, she seemed to stare at Mystic Maya for a while. And Mystic Maya stood there, not moving an inch.
She's actually a trained Navy SEAL operator.
It felt for a moment
Trained in
like
guerrilla
time had
warfare.
just stopped. But then
What the
suddenly, as if the spell had worn off, Mystic Elise fell over.
It seems. Wait. Seems like a reasonable story at first, but there's one thing that is completely impossible. The very idea of Maya stabbing someone,
Shut
that
up.
alone is impossible. Because friendship. Which means this faulty testimony must contain another contradiction in it somewhere.
So who the fuck killed her? Who is it?
Let me look at the options here, because it's like, all right, behind a tree. See, like, what is this? I feel like this is it. It's like, how'd they get here?
When the day goes by, whack the water home it.
Wait a minute!
Wait a minute. Who are you?
Cause loss of blood from stab in back, not stab in front. Yeah.
Wrong. Sulfuric acid. You're wrong. Sulfuric acid.
The Phoenix just gets drenched. I'm
Ooh,
gonna
tastes like
present
syrup.
on this statement. Hopefully this is okay.
Look at my attorney's badge.
Yes.
Something about you just isn't right today, Iris.
Huh?
Until now, I didn't think you were the type to make such a careless mistake. However, the testimony you just gave contains quite a few contradictions. You're bad.
What do you mean?
You're basic.
What's so wrong about my testimony?
According to you, Maya Fey stabbed the victim while she had her back to the stone lantern, correct?
Yes, that's right.
But in that case, the victim would have been stabbed in the stomach. Right?
Yes, I think so.
But, according to the autopsy report, the cause of death was due to blood loss from a stab wound in her back. This proves that the victim was stabbed from behind, not from the front. Sister Iris, it appears another seed of doubt has sprouted from your testimony. Oops. Sulfuric acid!
What is the meaning of this, Mr. Wright?
I'm telling the truth. That's like this is part of the show. This is part of the game. I'm just doing my job.
What show?
Ha!
What show?
It's
It just becomes
The
self-aware.
Muppet Show! Yay!
Ah!
It's time to play the music. It's time to light the lights. It's time to figure out what happened in this nun fight. Dun, dun. I was
This
off by
nun
one
was just
syllable.
fight.
Anyways,
Da, 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 da.
We've all got a front and a back. You catch my drift?
What you
No.
mean by that?
Is that all you have to say?
I can also
Yes.
say that darkness loves to play with the human mind.
Oh, shut up.
Could you please knock it off with the cheesy proverbs and illogical metaphors already?
finally someone said.
How
Bro,
dare
he's
you?
getting
If I
too
knock
real.
that off, what else is left?
Not much. You
No,
brought a lot of
no
coffee
bitching.
noodles. The point is,
No.
too much of this testimony just doesn't make sense. Throwing away useful staff, the people fighting being mother and daughter. And now she falsely claims the victim was stabbed in the stomach.
There certainly are some inconsistencies.
Well, Iris, how about it?
Well, it's just...
If you ask me, you're just being too naive about this whole thing.
What do you mean?
There are 253 distinct types of bitterness in coffee.
You know, where's the type where you shut the frick up? Sorry.
What? Right, you can't say that.
So sorry. I forgot this was a kid show.
But to pick out each one requires total concentration and use of all the senses. Were you really concentrating on what this witness actually said?
Prosecutor
No.
Ghetto, explain yourself.
The witness was quite unambiguous about her own ambiguities when she said that the garden was dark and she couldn't see clearly. A human needs one thing to see clearly. And
A
that
pair of
is
fucking
light.
eyes?
Light.
What are you, stupid?
By the way, did you know?
Did you know that?
Did you know that on 9...
Hazakura has a rule that on nights when an acolyte is at the inner temple training, the stone lantern in the garden must be kept lit.
I did wonder what that stone lantern was there for. Maybe being a lantern, you know? I don't know.
Well, if that's true, should the witness have been able to see the crime more clearly?
Normally, yes, Your Honor, but according to the head nun, Sister Bikini, on the night of the crime, it was impossible to light that stone lantern.
What?
Impossible?
It hadn't been used in a long time, and the wick was no good. In other words, it had to have been nearly pitch black in the garden that night.
Oh man.
There could have been a faint light coming from the training hall, but that's all.
Most enlightening.
No, it's... Alright, but I'm...
Yes, that illuminating fact has chased all the contradictions away.
No, it hasn't! That just means that she doesn't know
Yeah,
what
it
she
has.
saw.
I says it has. Yeah, na 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 na.
Miss me, now you gotta kiss me.
No, I'm already taking...
Stupid attorney says what?
What? Huh? For what?
Gotcha. Anyways, if the staff was dropped, it would be difficult to see. It also explains why they didn't recognize each other. We can't see the demons that lurk at the night. That's why humans are weak. Isn't
Shut
that right,
up, man.
Wright?
No! Gosh dang it. Not again.
Here, Your Honor. Let me present the stone lantern into evidence. I brought it all the way here.
It's
fucking
heavy.
But maybe it'll rekindle the flame of truth in your mind.
Stone lantern added to the court record.
Yeah.
Why is the judge just sitting there with that look on his face?
This is kind of what he does. What's wrong, Your Honor? Was that flame too hot?
This lantern, there's something written on it.
Oh.
Why, it's written in blood.
Oh, boy.
Judge
Judge didn't know
fucking
about
rammed.
that yet.
Written in blood?
Is he colorblind?
Yeah, he's got a virtual boy for eyes. He can only see in shades of red.
He would have still seen that color. He would have still saw that a different shade.
It says Maya upside down.
See, I presume the principle is like, you know those spy books and like Happy Meal toys and whatever, where like they give you a card with a bunch of like red mumbo jumbo on it and a message in blue, and you had to put on the red glasses, so it's like, oh man, you can see the hidden message now.
Yeah, I remember those.
I can only presume that since Gato sees all red, that's what's happening. He just sees so much red that they can't see blood.
So that's why. So that's how he keeps it PG. Wait, what did he do? What did he do?
Yeah, Gato was
damn it.
surprised. He freaked out. He's like, oh, shoot.
Oh yeah.
But on the bright side, if anyone if anyone from a children's spy book is trying to pass Godot a secret message, she can read it without the need of any optical equipment.
Yeah, just make sure to write everything in red. Yeah, just for...
Now write everything in blue and then like scribble over it in a red pen randomly.
After being cornered and then stabbed by Mystic Maya, Mystic Elise did fall down right away. She must have been writing that on the stone lantern behind her. With the blood that was draining out of her body.
Yeah, it certainly looks that way.
Alright, court adjourned.
Hang on just a minute.
Mike Wazowski,
What are you all
what the
talking about?
fuck?
What do you mean, what are we all talking about?
We're talking about the message written in blood.
Nonsense. This lantern, it's as clean as a whistle.
Could it be? He can't see the bloody writing at all?
The bloody hell!
The bloody writing!
Now that I think about it, he did say something to me yesterday.
My eyesight is pretty messed up. Even with these huge goggles on my head, I still can't see everything.
So that's what he meant by that.
In any case, this is obviously an important clue. We now know that the crime scene was dark, and that the victim scrawled this message on the stone lantern.
Objection, we don't know that the victim did that.
Yeah, I hesitate to say that.
I'm pretty sure that we've seen this trick before.
Yeah.
Well, Mr. Gutto, anything further? Mr. Gutto?
Okay then, let's move on.
Godo is literally shaking, and somehow I don't think it's from caffeine overdose.
I believe it has now been established that Miss Donee was
This
killed
bitch,
by Maya
she
Fey.
gay.
That's just wrong.
Ha! The old writing Maya's name in blood trick works every time. Now it's time to turn our attention to you.
Oh, yes, sir.
After the victim died, you did something, didn't you? Let's hear it. We're all ears.
Here we go.
After Mr. Galeese... What?
Sorry.
Oh my gosh, alright, go. Anyways, after Mr. Galeese died, I called out to Mystic Maya. Ah! Just like that. I thought it was my duty to protect the future master of the Kurain tradition. So I removed the body.
Calling 1 second.
Okay. So I removed the body from the inner temple by myself. I dragged it behind me all the way across Dusky Bridge. Then I used a snowmobile to carry it back to
Hazakura Temple.
and I used the shitto to alter the way the wound looked.
So you moved the body.
Yes, I was raised at.
Hazakura Temple.
I owe a great
Hey.
deal of thanks to the Fae Clan, but
Question.
even so, I never imagined that Jedi would have a question right now. What's going on?
I forgot the question.
Okay. Anyways, I never imagined that Elise Donee was actually Misty Fae. I've committed a terrible sin.
Yeah, a terrible trick of fate.
I believe you're looking for Twist of Fate, Your Honor.
I intended to return to the inner temple after taking care of the body, but
I'll have to wait till he's back. Oh, I might actually need to go for dinner here in about
Bruh.
15 minutes. It's alright, it'll go fast. It won't take like less than 10 minutes.
Depends on if he has to go. It depends on how long, when he comes back.
You were spotted by the head nun, correct?
There he is. There.
Oh no! We've been spotted!
You just hear the fucking snake.
Oh, yeah, I wish I had that. Oh well.
Oh,
Yes.
the one. What the fuck?
yeah, so that's why I couldn't go back.
Your story makes sense, I suppose. Mr. Wright, go ahead with your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor.
Alright.
So you waited until everything was over before making a move?
But no, it's not like that.
She saw someone murdered right in front of her eyes.
Nuh-uh.
It's not surprising that she was a little timid.
Yes, I suppose that's true. Sometimes when I'm watching lawyers argue back and forth with each other, I feel so helpless that I just sit quietly and wait for them to reach a conclusion.
Sometimes is an understatement, Judge. Isn't it your job as the judge to mediate the argument?
No.
It wasn't until Mystic Maya saw me that it finally dawned on her what she had done.
So then, you knew? You knew the significance of the name Maya Fey?
Yes, of course I did.
That's odd. I mean, Sister Bikini didn't recognize Maya's name.
Does somebody have a sheep? I'm sorry. Did I just hear a sheep go, nah?
I think that was the neighbor kids hooting and hollering outside,
Oh, okay.
as
You know
they are
what?
wont to do.
You know what? That
in
actually
the
makes
urban
sense.
jungle.
They are sheep. Except they're not used as sacrificial lambs. I'm sorry. I don't know why I went dark there.
Anyway, she was a very special person indeed.
This sealant thing for this bag of nerds is awful. Come on. What is this poopy? This is garbage.
What package are you trying to open now?
Neo.
There we go. Yeah.
Why?
Alright, I fixed it. I have a
Why'd you
bag of
do that,
nerds
man?
gummy clusters.
Oh yes,
Oh,
as I
those
call
are
them, crackberries.
Yeah, they are! They are! They're
They-
really
they go-
good!
They taste like what, Neo?
If you or anyone you know wants to give me candy that's basically just drugs, don't, because this is a public stream and I would get in trouble. Anyways.
Yeah, basically you've got a little gummy like
I
candy
know
in
what
the
it is.
center, and it's covered in bits of rock candy that have also all been coated in M&M coating.
Yeah.
And then the
No.
gummies just rolled in those, so yeah, that's about as close as you can get to just like legal drugs.
Yeah.
That
Anyways,
doesn't-
I know I have on
that-
average like 2 viewers at most on a good day, but like if there are any nerd sponsors out there, wink wink nudge nudge, like let me know. Anyways,
Why did you do that?
What are you gonna do? You gonna be the new brisk tea? The American brisk. Swiss and cheddar cheese.
Because I didn't
Cheddar.
want Mystic Maya to be suspected in any way. I thought the best thing would be to remove the body from the crime scene.
You removed her body all by yourself?
Yes, I did.
I don't think she
It would have been
realizes
impossible
that.
if it wasn't for the snow.
the snow, huh? Oh,
The fuck does that mean?
why was the snow helpful? I thought that would have made it more difficult.
Yeah.
It's pretty amazing you could make it all the way across. That's a rickety old bridge.
It looks worse than it is. It's surprisingly sturdy despite its age.
Why, you've tested it?
Yeah,
Sorry, in my head I'm
It's
just
like they
thinking.
say, idiots are too stupid to even catch a simple cold.
But he caught a cold.
But there's one other thing that bothers me. Yeah, that means I'm smart. Hee hee, yay, I got brain cells. Why not
Woohoo!
just throw the body into the Eagle River? It would have been much easier than dragging it all the way to the Hazakura Temple.
That's true.
I thought that it would still cast too much suspicion on Mystic Maya. That's why I tried to take the body as far away as possible.
Ha!
Didn't you? Wouldn't
Makes
the
perfect
water
sense to
brought it?
me.
No, it doesn't.
It does to him because it's convenient.
Subjective. You can't say what makes sense to me. It's in my head. You can't read it. Nah, 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 nah.
You can't read my brain. No.
For the time being.
Just imagine if you had psychic powers and you were used to just reading everyone like a book, and then you go up to someone and they're just like, "You can't read my brain." Nah, 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 nah. Like, how would you even like react to that?
You're thinking about the peanut butter jelly song right now.
Mhm.
And the troll
Peanut
face
butter
collection.
jelly sandwich.
Anyways, what did you do after you crossed the bridge?
Alright.
I saw your mother, and I screwed her.
A snowmobile?
I knew that would show up sooner or later.
Somehow I can't bring myself to believe that she rode that whole ass snowmobile over that rickety ass bridge.
Well,
That-
no. Here's what happened. She brought the body over the bridge by hand, and then she loaded it up on the snowmobile and rode back.
Oh, okay.
So why wasn't the snowmobile spotted by Sister Bikini? Mystic Bikini.
Oh,
She was
that's-
distracted by a fly or something.
Yeah. Anyways,
Yes, I had the key. I used the snowmobile to travel from
Hazakura Temple.
the Dusky Bridge.
This is the part that was in question the other day. Should I ask for more details?
Nah.
Forget about it. Doody-doody-doo.
Wanu Nanu.
kind of interested about the tracks. If you really did move her body by snowmobile, then there should be tracks left in the snow, right? Well, yes, naturally you would expect tracks. This picture was presented at yesterday's trial. Are these the tracks from that ride?
Yes, I think they are.
But I can only see one set of tracks here.
I don't see what's so strange about that. Snow was still falling when I left.
Hazakura Temple.
I see, snow was still falling, huh?
And then when the murder took place, it had already stopped. That's why there are such fresh-looking tracks.
Yeah. How about it, Mr. Wright? What do you think about this testimony? It's very
Baloney.
When the murder took place, the snow had already stopped? That doesn't make sense if you stack it up against the other evidence.
Your Honor, I'd like the statement Iris just made added to the testimony. But does that have something to do with the case? All will be made clear if you just allow her statement to be added to the record. Then I can do this cool objection thing and make everyone look bad. Especially this guy.
Ha!
Hello.
This should be fun. You. Let's get this snow business cleared up, shall we?
Yes, sir.
Oh.
Now, I'm gonna save.
If only we had a weather report that
If
may
only
or
we
may
had
not
a weather
contradict this.
report.
Oh, look, weather report.
Slippery when wetto. Ah. Fucking.
7 to 10:50. Now, the murder happened between 10 and 11 p.m.
Do we have to update the autopsy report?
Let's.
Oh.
All
No,
right.
better.
I don't know what she wants to look at first, either the weather data or the thing. But let's start with weather data. Uh-oh. Damn. Your Honor, I'm stupid.
Yep.
Oops.
What?
I'm greedy. I'm gonna load the game so I can get my soul juice back. Yippee. Alright.
I'm thirsty.
I'm thirsty.
Yes. Oh, Your Honor, I'm bad.
Oh.
Oh,
Your
now
Honor,
I
I'm
don't
an
know.
idiot.
Now I don't know. Hang on, maybe I should just keep
Objection
pressing.
denied.
I guess I need to keep pressing on the statement. Oh, wait. No, but that's the last statement. Oh.
Oh no.
Wait a minute.
Godot. Wait a minute.
Oh, I didn't press
Oh.
on that. Hang on. Yeah. Okay. Maybe the tracks photo again? Okay. Wait. Yeah, then how come there aren't more tracks here? If the snow stopped by the time the murder happened, then how come there are like no...
So you think we might just be barking up the wrong tree entirely with this whole tracks versus snow debate?
Maybe? Came from the victim's staff. So this actually makes sense now. Because, like, this would have fallen during transportation? Maybe?
Perchance.
Like, this checks out. This fell off in the garden. Okay, that checks out. That's just a letter. Tree was not lit. Okay. Well, no, now that I say it.
Yeah, not lit was officially not bussin'.
Use the snowmobile to carry it back to Hazakura Temple, and then use the shooter to alter the way the wound looked. By the time the murder took place, the snow had already stopped. Okay. So murder happened, and then the snow had stopped. Now, what is the timing for this? So, if she... Like, they were already there. All three of them were there. And snow had probably already stopped. But then where were they? It was, it was dark. Okay, duh.
Duh. Sorry.
And this checks out. I guess that checks out. Where's Sensei Nobu when we need him?
You call?
This time he didn't even bother to pop in for a few minutes before disappearing. He just never showed up.
Yeah, darn. Like, we actually might need him. The one time we need him.
Just try to call out to him with your psychic brain powers or something.
Nobu!
Everyone, lend me your energy.
Oh, wait. Hang on. I didn't press on this statement. Let's press on this statement.
I
Why
have a
not?
feeling of I'm feeling deja vu.
There have been a lot of contradictions in your testimony so far. This time, are you sure it's all true? Yes, I am. When the murder happened...
Oh, sorry. Hey, Sonic, how's it going?
Hey, man, why are we all sharing the same head again?
I don't know, I just figured we'd, take turns, you for investigation, me for trial. Thought we'd do this whole back and forth bit.
Yeah, well, what if we want to take a little bit more time to, for me to talk?
Oh, well, geez, alright, if you want to be that pushy about it, go ahead. You're Mr. the Hedgehog after all.
Yeah, well, step aside, Frog. You're talking to the fastest creature... Alright, anyways. When the murder happened, the snow had already stopped. According to you, that's why the snowmobile
POV
tracks are so
schizophrenia.
clear. What?
I meant dissociative identity disorder.
Thank you, I've been practicing.
Wow.
That's right, I'm certain of it.
I think I've trapped her this time.
Gotcha.
I see how you think. Snow, huh?
Well, what is going on here?
If the snow really had stopped by the time of the murder, it'd mean there's a bigger hole in her story than that movie, The Grid Revelations. What?
What?
Ooh,
Wait.
someone was burnt by Matrix Revolutions in theaters.
Wait, is this a Matrix reference?
I think so, yeah.
Oh my god. Wow. It's a call out post on twitter.com if I ever saw one. Holy
Bro, someone
cannoli.
screenshot this and send it, post it on Twitter. Go, go, go.
Who
Whole
hurt them?
cannoli indeed.
Whole cannoli.
Ha! Well then, Mr. Trite, perhaps your cannoli has gotten too holy. Is there a story or a theory you'd like to share with us?
Or perhaps a statement? Or
Let's see what's up your sleeve, or rather, at the end of your index finger.
huh?
Huh?
But I don't even have it.
I don't
on.
want to believe it, but I don't think my logic is failing me. Iris is trying to pin the murder on Maya,
Yes.
but why would she want to do that? There's only one reason I can think of.
If Maya's
So
in
that
jail, then she's in charge.
Very true, actually.
Like, I'll save again.
Cause yeah, I think I know what her game is here. Cause they've killed almost every older member of the Fae clan at this point is either dead or in prison, and yeah, that would mean Maya was next in line. Unless of course Maya died, and then that would mean Pearl was next up, and then Pearl is like
Then
part of the
fucking
Morgan
died.
line, and yeah, for whatever reason, yeah, Iris wants the Morgan line. Oh yeah, right, because she's also Morgan Faye's daughter. Like, wow, how many people did she get with her killer beehive hairdo?
But
It was not lit the night of the crime.
I don't know, man. I still think that we should have
Bitch
come
was
with tricks.
It's like the tracks are there. I want to know how she was able to get the body off the snowmobile and like walk into the temple. Like why? But apparently that's not it. Okay. Okay. Can I use this- Here, maybe this one.
Ruby, Ruby, Roo.
Oop, not. I didn't want that. Nice picture. It's incorrect. Okay.
Isn't that cute? But it's wrong!
Mustard. Ah.
I think my brain is too microwaved.
POV brain rot. I read
got any
Shishito as
glazed
fucking
donuts?
skibbity. I fucking hate myself.
I dragged it behind me all the way across Dusky Bridge.
Proof?
So why?
You got any chocolate cake donuts?
If you dragged her all the way across the bridge, why? Why does she look so pristine? You dragged her body all the way across a snowy bridge
Yup.
and like mud and stuff. How is her thing not muddy?
Yeah.
Because there was snow.
Yeah!
Nah, we're out of chocolate cake donuts.
Fuck!
Oh man. Hey Shinoa, nice to see you.
Hey, hey.
We got a person in the stream.
Oh.
Yep, she's trying to pin the murder. Who wanted this person to die?
Morgan.
Yeah, Morgan. I thought it was my duty to protect the future master of the Korean tradition.
Cap, 100% cap.
It's like a letter? No? Okay.
Nah, we're out of cranberry donuts.
Cranberry?
Of all the times we need someone's help, of course now it... Gosh. Nobu! Alright, huge favor. I need to actually go snag some dinner for a moment. Can one or both of you guys ping Nobu and see if he's
can't.
alive?
I'm sorry, I'm trying to win in a battle royale.
Okay, well, since you're such a gamer, Alex, could you help out and ping Nobu?
sorry, Alex.
I shall try.
Awesome, thank you. I'll be right back.
Dude, I just killed
it
the
might be
Jesus
too early.
menu.
Nobu might not be like online. I don't see him.
We are very early in the morning. In the morning for him?
I don't know what country he's from.
Brazil.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know what time it is in Brazil. Doesn't Brazil stretch across like multiple time zones or something?
I have no fucking idea. I would tell you if I could, but I really have no clue. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Oh! The letter 0.
The letter 0. Yeah, nope, it says right here, my 1:30 p.m. is your 1:34 p.m. Even though it's 5:44 now. Okay, I just pinged him. He's offline, so I don't know how much good that did.
The fuck? It just cuts out from time to time. That just makes it so much better.
Eh, what'd you say?
It just cuts out sometimes, and that just makes it.
Yeah, it's like a direct line in connection. I don't know what. Some bullshit's happening.
Feels like you're trying to like a Pokemon mode's power. Wait, did you look it up or no?
What am I
Wait,
looking
or Alex. Pause the music for a second. Link.
Yes.
Did you look it up?
No, I pinged Nobu. That was the plan, wasn't it?
Oh fuck. No, he asked it. He asked God damn it.
Oh,
The fuck?
Now my headphones are falling off. Everything's going all wrong.
Ace attorney attorney what is this?
The third one?
What's the third one called?
The third one?
Motherfucker.
The extent of my knowledge on it. I think it was called. I wanted to say Justice for All, but that was a different thing.
It's yeah, no, that's the second one.
Trials and Tribulations, was that it?
Yes, I think so.
Yeah, we're certainly in the tribulation now. Has Neo just, like, left us to eat an entire dinner now?
Pretty much. It's okay, guys. Development. Oh, Jesus! God fucking damn it. Why? What's the... Oh yeah, okay, it's, please stop. Please. Whatever the fuck you're doing. Okay, I know what it is. I know what it is. I know what we have to do.
Oh, you do?
Sort of. Yes, maybe. Just thank you for turning it down. I appreciate that a lot, actually.
Yeah, no problem.
No, because that shit hurts.
I don't know how bad the quality gets when it's like gone through the Discord wire. I'm only hearing the quality of the input signal.
Ah!
All right, I'm back.
I know what we have to do. Show him the drawing.
The drawing. What do we have here? By the time the murder
Yeah, Nobu
took
was at
place.
work, but he could help, so I just
I don't
tried to
know
give him
which
a rough
part.
idea of where
I don't
we
know
were.
which. I don't know which part.
Oh, okay.
But oh yeah.
Oh, it's 5-5. It's like the final chapter of the final trilogy game of
Yeah,
the
no, I'm
final...
already there. I'm here. Judge now convinced that Maya was the murderer, ordered Iris to testify about her cover-up of the crime scene. Iris claimed to have dragged the body across. Yeah. Okay. And yeah, photo of snowmobile tracks, which meant that the snow must have stopped falling. And Iris confirmed this. However, Wright then pointed out the weather data showed it had caught on fire, meaning it was impossible for Iris to have carried the body across the bridge. It was still a fact, however, the body had been found on the other side of the bridge, meaning it must. And then you showed the piece of paper.
Oh my gosh, I'm so stupid. I stopped reading halfway in. Because I'm
Oh, my
like,
fucking-
it's 10 minutes of murder, wow. No, you're right. That's exactly it. Gosh. Yay.
Yippee!
Yippee.
Call off the Nobu signal.
Yep.
Oh,
wait.
I love that.
Oh,
I love
God.
that resting bitch face.
Oh god. No, what do you
You-
mean? What do
put
you
it on the wrong
mean? You
spot.
don't see
You
the
put it-
contradiction?
You put it on the wrong spot, didn't you?
Probably.
Nobu, I just called off the alarm, but it was an error. We actually do need you. We got it
Yeah.
wrong.
Yeah, okay, so...
You put it to the wrong spot. That's the issue.
Okay, what's the right spot? Here?
Yes.
I'm gonna laugh if this works because we literally already did this. Yeah, no, it's wrong. Maybe there's
Maybe-
there's something else I need
Wait,
to
you already
get.
talked about the snow. You already talked about the snow. The drawing.
Hey, did you ever press that statement? Press the fifth statement?
Press the fifth statement. I thought I did. Hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, wait, and then there was an aspect where I could ask about the tracks or ask about the snowmobile. Do I need to press it again?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Why would they make me ask?
Are you saying I was right?
Snowmobile.
About
the
about the
tracks.
tracks. Yeah, about the tracks.
If you really did move her body by snowmobile, then there should be tracks left in the snow, right?
Well, yes, naturally you would expect tracks.
This picture was presented at yesterday's trial. No, okay. Are these the tracks from that ride?
Yes, I think they are.
Perchance.
But I can only see one set of tracks here.
I don't see what's so strange about that. Snow was still falling when I left.
Hazakura Temple. Wait.
I see, snow was still following, huh?
And then,
Oh wait, after you left the temple. Okay.
and then when the murder took place, it already stopped. That's why I have such fresh-looking tracks.
Hmm. Okay, well then, let's continue with the testimony.
Yep, all the way. Yep. Thought they'd never be
Anyways.
suspected. Okay, so now with that in mind, now I can... It's like we know the issue.
Hey.
The bridge was already burning, so do I need to, like, present the drawing?
Yes.
Cool. Nope.
What the fuck? Maybe it's just... Maybe don't press?
No. No, you should have said it's very important.
Oh,
I did say it's very important.
And then present on the fourth statement.
the fourth statement.
Present the weather data.
2, 3. Wait, hang on. 1, 2, 3,
I'm
4. Okay, weather data. What the fuck,
Oh my
man?
fucking God.
That's so specific.
Excuse me?
God. All right, well, there we go.
What's the class that say Nobu appeared?
Thank you. Thank you,
Thank
Sensei
you.
Nobu.
Godspeed, Nobu. Thank you for helping us out with the
Godspeed,
jam.
you beautiful bastard.
Who claimed that the snow...
Wait, sorry. You claimed that the snow had already stopped when the murder occurred. But I'm
Hey, go
sorry,
back to
Iris.
Kermit.
Hay
What
fever
the
from all this
fuck?
bullshit.
Now that just isn't possible.
What?
Aw.
Now this is the weather data from the night of the murder. According to this, the snow didn't stop until 10:50 p.m. Well, you couldn't have crossed Dusky Bridge at that time.
Well, why do you say that?
Because 5 minutes before the snow stopped, Dusky Bridge was struck by lightning and had caught on fire. Yippee!
Well,
Oh,
what
this
did you
twist
just
is gonna
say?
be-
I'm
It's
gonna
gonna
be
be a
sick.
fun twist.
The bridge that was on fire?
You don't mean to say you don't know about it? It was because of that lightning strike that the bridge burned down.
Huh?
What? It can't be.
Looks like you still haven't figured it out. No matter how hard you try to deceive or conceal the truth, you can't pull the wool over the eyes of a real defense attorney. Yeah!
No!
Ah! No, mama gay. POV, someone just called their mom gay.
Order.
Or.
The bridge was already on fire when the incident took place. That's right, the inner temple was already totally cut off from the outside world. There's no way you could have crossed the bridge, body or no body.
Witness, even my patience has its limits. Any further line and I will find you in contempt of court. Do you have anything to say for yourself?
The only person here that is truly contemptible is you. Old man.
Me?
I feel.
I mean, me? How dare you?
Whether this witness lied or not doesn't mean squat right now.
Yes, it. Bruce squat down and took a dookie.
The important thing now is to find out the truth. Isn't that right?
Well, I suppose.
I mean, yes, of course, but
Whether it was snowing or not snowing, or whether the bridge was burning or not, there are two facts that can't be disputed. First, the body of Elise Janim was discovered in the Hazakura Tempuru courtyard.
Cotriado.
Courtyardo. And second,
Cotriado. Fucking
Sister
Mario.
Makini. Witnessed Iris desecrating Elise Janim's body.
He makes a good point on both accounts.
That's right. I'm not lying.
and what are you claiming this time?
I wasn't myself at all that night. So my memory is still somewhat hazy.
What do you mean by that?
You have stood at that witness stand and testified this entire time. Are you telling us now that your memory of that night is hazy?
It's only human to err. If you're so perfect, Trey, maybe you can explain this for the court.
What is it?
When the murder happened, the bridge had already burnt down. But somehow the body traveled across the bridge and was found in the temple courtyard. Perhaps you have some kind of perfect explanation for this little magic trick?
Ghost credit.
POV.
Oh, well, not exactly, no.
I know
Oh,
there must
shut
be
up!
some other way she got across that burnt out bridge. But unless I
She
can somehow demonstrate
lied.
it, we'll never know the truth.
It looks like the defense is not prepared to offer a suitable explanation.
Coffee.
In other words, you're in no position to suggest that this lady's testimony isn't the truth.
Truth or not, this bitch gay.
Ah!
Alright then, witness, let's hear your testimony once more.
About what, Your Honor?
You've admitted that you moved the victim's body. Nevertheless, your prior testimony contained a rather large inconsistency. Please add an explanation for that to your testimony.
Yes, Your Honor.
Bro has multiple personality disorder, I swear to God.
Will this be her final testimony? Implying she's gonna die? Like,
She might.
Other than walking over the bridge, there's no way to move the body. So I must have just gotten confused, I guess. Huh? Was the snow still falling or had it stopped? Does it really matter that much?
Yes?
Or are you
stop
saying
you.
that there is a way to cross a burning bridge?
and that statement, ladies and gentlemen, is where I will show the drawing on, probably.
Hey, I am here if you need me.
Awesome.
Hey,
Thank
so
you.
it was just a misunderstanding, I see.
This is a photo of Dusky Bridge after it burned down from the lightning blast. It was taken on the morning after the incident.
You know, I'd like to mention that Maya was already locked inside of the temple, inside of the training grounds at that time.
It was
So-
Buddy, you're
was
paying too much attention.
One of the suspension wires even snapped. It's amazing the whole bridge didn't fall.
Oh, that's right, the suspension wires.
Clearly, it would be impossible to carry a corpse across a bridge in this condition.
Dusky Bridge photo added to the court record. Unless I do something to discredit this testimony, it's gonna be deemed as the truth. And Maya will be accused of murder.
Hey, I got something funny for you.
I'm only going to say it one more
What's
time.
on plus 10?
What's funny?
I'll wait until you're done.
It is only human to err,
Er,
and only humans can spot the errors of our ways.
you sure about that, bud?
The more sense he makes, the less sense he makes. You trying to say this person's dead or something? Alright.
Alright,
No,
Mr.
no.
Wright, please begin your final cross-examination.
Hey, Nia,
Yeah.
I want you to present the picture right there.
Just right now?
Yeah, right now.
Check this out!
What? Wow.
A dead body flying over a burning bridge. I wouldn't exactly rule out the possibility.
Wait, what?
Possible? Don't make me laugh.
But you just said it was possible.
Hey,
The only thing
No,
that's
no, here's
possible
the-
about your claim is that it's been pulled out of your ass.
hey, now I want
Well, it might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Bum, bum, bum.
What's up, Nobu?
you now when it comes to the little choice, I just want you to save it because there's funniness there. No penalties, just funniness.
Oh, okay.
So keep,
I don't know about that. In any case, we have a witness who did see it happen.
Preposterous.
Who is it?
The one
Who is this
time
with
Larry
us?
Butts is actually
Larry!
useful.
Larry, help!
I can't chicken out here. I've got to keep on the attack and go, go, go.
Go get you. Get the fuck out of here.
Miss Elise Donim's brilliant and highly gifted apprentice, Laurice Donim.
Brilliant.
Gifted.
Apprentice?
Remember what he said in his testimony. That night, he was at the Mountain Shack, Heavenly Hall. And that's when he witnessed the event. I think you've all seen this sketch before. It's an exact drawing of what he witnessed that night.
Are you serious? Today's not April Fool's Day, is it? Mr. Wright, are you seriously claiming that the victim flew through the air?
Yes.
And you're using this pathetic scribble to support your argument?
Uh-oh.
It's not pathetic. It's honestly very good.
Judge looks like he's about to blow a gasket.
Right? There's nowhere for you to hide now. Other than looking like it was drawn by a 6-year-old, does this sketch prove anything?
I don't know, man.
Yes, I'm pretty sure it does, and I'm going to prove it.
Listen, I know your tricks. You're trying to turn this whole thing upside down.
Well, yeah.
That's kind
If
of
you're
my
so eager
job.
to turn this case upside down, why not start with this sketch?
Upside down? Why did Godot say that? Oh my god.
Alright then, let's hear the defense's theory.
Oh.
Oh.
Wait. That's why it was on fire?
Yeah.
Oh my fucking god. Wait.
What exactly
Larry
is
was
this sketch
upside
trying to
down,
show?
so the drawing is also upside down.
I don't think old Whisker Face is gonna forgive any more mistakes. Alright, Phoenix, look carefully and think it over. This sketch drawn by Laurice Donim is...
Just save it and go to the second one.
Okay.
That's the funniest.
Okay,
Alright.
go.
A complete contradiction.
This is gonna be good.
Something is obviously funny about this sketch.
I'm no art critic, but even I can see that.
No, that's not what I mean, Your Honor. Laurice Donim stated it over and over, that this sketch was exactly as he saw it. However, if we're to believe his testimony, then the sketch contradicts reality as we know it.
It contradicts reality?
Ha! This is getting interesting. Looks like you're back to that finger-pointing thing again. Okay, Wright, so what exactly contradicts reality as we know it?
What do we
It's one
press?
of the.
It's got to be the flying
No,
lady. No?
no, it's not that. It's one of the extension wires.
Oh, that's
Extension
right. That's right.
It's this wire connected to the bridge.
Right there's gotta be
The
the
wire?
stupidest shit I have ever seen.
Thing that contradicts reality?
It is indeed.
Then show us the reality it supposedly conflicts with.
It's your new piece of evidence.
Show
Yep.
us something that will point out how the sketch contradicts reality.
Kabam.
That's a photo of Dusky Bridge, correct?
Yes, now compare the sketch and the photo for a moment.
Oh shit.
In the sketch, the wires appear to be above the guard wires. But on the actual Dusky Bridge,
Jumping Jehoshaphat!
the wires are
Booby.
below the guard wires.
What?
Nani?
Oh. This sketch is somewhat different than what's depicted in the photo. However, isn't it likely that the artist just saw it wrong?
Or
was
perhaps he just
upside-
drew it wrong.
Either way, it sounds like you're just wrong.
I like that.
With someone like Clarice, I admit a mistake is a definite possibility. But then that begs the question. Why did he make a mistake? What was the reason?
Saying you know the answer to that?
Listen, think back, alright?
Perchance.
Remember what Clarice was doing when he witnessed this event. He was at Heavenly Hall waiting for a lover that was never going to come. He waited and finally he lay down. But then, lightning shoots from the sky and sets the bridge aflame. Now ponder what sort of position Clarice must have been in at the time. He was lying on his back, which is why he remembered the scene the way he did.
He was lying on his back? I can't see how it relates.
But it does, Your Honor. That is the reason why the wires in the sketch go up instead of down.
Eh!
Away.
Actually, that would make a lot of sense.
Maurice Donim witnessed the event while he was lying on his back, face up. In other words, the scene that he saw was actually upside down.
So then, this sketch should actually...
I think you finally get it, Your Honor. The correct way to view Maurice Donim's sketch is like this. This is how it should actually look. The victim's body wasn't flying above the bridge. It was actually swinging below. That's right, just like a pendulum.
Give us.
Order!
The things to say. A pendulum?
The bridge was burning to a crisp. There was no way to get across it. But if the body had been found at the inner temple, it would have caused problems. This is where the criminal decided to take a gamble. They used the burning bridge to get the body across to the other side. And a pendulum was the only way to get it done.
Think about this for a minute, shall we?
No.
Dusky Bridge is about 20 yards long, which means it's about that far from the inner temple to the opposite cliff.
Yes, that sounds right.
In order to cover that distance with a pendulum, you'd need a rope at least 10 yards long. To get a rope that long, you have to plan ahead.
You fucking stupid.
Yep, he is.
The lightning strike that night can only have been an accident, so it doesn't make sense that the culprit would have prepared the rope beforehand. So then,
They didn't have to get the rope ready. The rope was already right in front of them.
yeah, the suspension rope, yeah.
What?
I'm saying that it was just a matter of using what was already there.
In that case,
So wait.
Mr. Wright, please give us an explanation to support your theory.
I
What
don't
makes you
hear
think the
anything
criminal had the
funny.
rope on hand to create a pendulum?
What?
Thanks.
Your Honor, it's right there.
It's right there.
I mean, look at it. I mean... I don't know.
I hope this is right.
It is right.
Okay.
And the meaning of this is...
I'm gonna save the game, that's what it means.
If you want to know where the rope came from, it's hanging right there in front of your glorious beard.
Ah! Oh yeah, there it is. This is one of the wires from the bridge.
We found it.
When the lightning struck the bridge and set it on fire, one of the suspension wires came loose from its anchor. The criminal didn't have any time to waste, so they tied the wire around Elise Donim's body.
Oh wow, we got a whole animation and everything.
Yeah, but how is she...
Okay,
Are
the
you
fact
seriously
that
telling
it,
me they just fucking George of the Jungle the dead body across the river?
Okay, but how did she get across?
He did.
Because there was simply no other way to move the body.
Ha!
Oh my god.
Mr. Ghetto, are you having a heart attack?
Mr. Godot, how much coffee is in there?
He casted one of those banned wizard spells into this coffee mug. It seems that Mr. Ghetto is more
I
focused
cast
on
endless coffee!
he's more focused on his coffee than answering my question. It seems that the odds of a rope being readily available were very high, so I suppose that's not an impossibility after all.
Oh, yeah. How do you still have coffee in that?
Possible or impossible? That's not the question we need to ask about my coffee or this case.
I was gonna say.
I don't know, man.
There's only one question. Did that really happen?
It's a good idea to microwave this. I'm your host.
Wright, I wonder if you can prove what happened to us. Do you have any actual evidence that the body was swung over like a pendulum?
There's actually two answers to this.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Is it a secret one?
It is her autopsy report and the crystal sphere.
That's right! I had a feeling, I'm like...
I was
man,
wondering when this was
fucking
coming to
sphere-
play. It's like, yeah, no, it was. Sure. This
See?
thing.
This thing nobody has you covered.
Before I present my evidence, let me review what we know so far. According to this photo, one of the wires snapped. Looking at the map, we can see it's the one that was in front of the inner temple.
So then, that was the spot where the criminal...
Yes, precisely. Now let us consider the body's movement by looking at the overhead map again. The body was pushed from this point here. Yoinky sploinky. It would drop on the opposite bank at approximately this point.
I don't know if the physics work out like that.
God.
Especially
Yeah, I was gonna say, if it
the most suspicious part about that cutscene was the part where all of a sudden they're let go from the restraint. How
yeah,
did they
like
get let go?
Magic.
And did you say drop?
Well, they must have failed to catch the body on the other bank.
Well, what makes you think something like that happened?
Because I have evidence that suggests her body dropped some distance.
Yeah, but that doesn't make sense.
Well, what kind of evidence?
Take a look at this autopsy report. It says here that her body fell about
my
10
God.
feet after her death.
Oh, that's
Yo,
right.
yo, they did
Yeah.
the thing.
That's right. Oh, but,
Yeah, but how,
okay.
though?
But they didn't say when. That's. Anyways,
10 feet, huh?
That's most likely the height difference between the two.
oh, okay. Yep.
Yep,
Buttons.
mm-hmm.
The body overswung due to forward momentum, but then came loose and fell about 10 feet. And then, as a result of the landing impact, this crystal sphere was knocked loose.
Differential was not communicated at all through like any of the art design.
Yeah, not at all.
That's
I'm glad we got through this. This is the stupid pill portion of the show. I don't know what we're supposed to think.
Sit there. I'll put it back with the gun.
Oh.
Good idea.
yes,
This bloodstained amethyst crystal looks like a chaos emerald.
Hey, calm down, man.
Well,
Anyways, it's the one that came off of Miss Elise Donim's staff. It's round, it's not an emerald, dude. Even more important is the place where this crystal sphere was found.
yes, it does.
Indeed. I believe it's... What? Who let this creature in the courtroom? Bailiff! Get him out of here. Get that goober out of here. I believe it's already
Get the
marked on
goofy
this
goober.
overhead map.
We'll be back.
The crystal was found...
Precisely, Your Honor. In the very spot where the pendulum would arrive if given the right amount of speed.
This explains your theory quite well, Mr. Wright. You have now provided us with the way the body could have been moved that
oh
night.
shit. Ooh.
An impressive deduction, Mr. Wright. Most impressive. Oh, Mr. Wright!
Wonder what that impact sound was.
This cold coffee might help cool you down.
What the fuck?
What is the meaning of this, Mr. Ghetto?
You can't just. Where did. Bro's Captain America, but like.
That was a dark and bitter guess that you made, Trite. But you forgot about one thing.
Oh, and what would that be?
The aroma.
What?
Huh?
Are you saying you didn't take a shower? Did both of you take a shower today? Did I take a shower?
No.
Huh?
I like how you accidentally sniffed with your nose.
A coffee's most reliable accomplice is its deep and profound aroma.
That is technically true because the nose is very important when it comes to actual taste. Like what something tastes like.
The rest of the court doesn't speak coffee-nese. Can you elaborate a bit more?
If the criminal had sent the body to the other side, like you say,
Is
then
coffee's.
naturally there must have been an accomplice.
Bro, he
on
drinks
the way to
tar.
catch it.
Yeah, dark and bitter brew. Keep up.
Yeah, but that's not dark and bitter brew. That's the shit that dinosaurs got stuck in, dog.
Yeah, well, so did this dude's vocabulary skill. You know?
Oh.
He's-
An accomplice?
The criminal wasn't able to cross Dusky Bridge. So, who collected the body? What do you have to say about that, Trite?
Wait.
Mr. Ghetto is
Mystery
correct.
woman, mystery woman.
This can't be the work of a single person.
Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun.
Well, Mr.
Here's
Wells,
my
you know
overly
what you must
dramatic
do.
brother. Dun dun dun.
Yes, your brother.
The body couldn't have made it to Hazakura Temple without an accomplice.
Very well then, if you please, Mr. Wright. Who was the person that received the body on the Hazakura Temple side?
Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Deceased.
Yeah. Well, Mr. Ghetto, I'm sure you have something to say.
I may have messed that up. It's just too many.
Damn it, Nobu.
That aroma just now. It smelled of sulfur. Perhaps it was your chances of winning right away.
All right, I'm gonna save so that doesn't happen again. All right. I can't get my facts all mixed up like this. After the accomplice received the body, they carried it to Hazakura Temple. Then they altered it using the Shichishido. There's only one person it can be.
Mr. Wright, please don't stare at me like that. It's creepy.
For one to talk.
Very well then, if you please, Mr. Wright.
Bitch.
Who was the person that received the body on the Hazakura Temple side?
May I approach the bitch? What? I said, may I approach the bench?
Gumshoe.
Me too, Gumshoe.
Huh? What do you mean we're out of bacon?
Oh, yeah, it was Francisca. She did it. She received the body.
I
It was
believe it.
actually, that is false. Why? I don't know.
Maybe it's you. Maybe it's this one.
I hear music.
Oh,
It can only be you,
What
Sister
the
Iris.
fuck?
Huh? Ah! But I
I don't see why you're so surprised. The only way to transport the body from Dusky Bridge is by snowmobile. But with her bad back, Sister Bikini could never pick up a body like that. You're the only one that could have managed it.
Right. Were you even listening to the witness's testimony?
Yep.
Uh-huh.
On the night of the crime, this little cutie pie
I
was on cleanup duty in the Inner Temple Garden after the mother-daughter bloodbath.
You're wrong.
I haven't forgotten, but have you, Mr. Godot? This witness was also seen at
Hazakura Temple.
desecrating the corpse of the victim.
Huh. Strange indeed. It's almost as if, on that night, the defendant was in two different places at the same time.
Da 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 da. Glad we got that figured out.
Sister Iris, let me ask
That-
you something.
That sounds like a ringtone, and I loved every second of it.
Glad
Da 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 da.
Why didn't you mention it when you first gave your testimony?
Well, mention what?
The pendulum, of course. Using a sketch drawn by an eyewitness, I have established how the body was moved using the burnt-out bridge. Which means it's now a fact that this occurred, something you should have already known.
No, I had no idea. I didn't know anything about a pendulum.
But the body couldn't have been passed along to the other side without your help. So you should have known about it. In fact, it'd be impossible for you to be clueless about this whole thing. Unless you're not really Iris to begin with.
What?
Huh?
How can you say that, Mr. Wright?
What? What kind of nonsense is this? You're saying this witness isn't Iris of Halsakura Temple?
Are you serious, Trite?
Are you serious right now?
You mean that this woman is...
A bitch.
There's no one besides Iris that could have received the corpse that night. Now I get it. Now I know why I've been sick to my stomach this whole trial. Why her whole demeanor changed so suddenly from yesterday. And why she's trying to pin this murder on Maya.
The woman that's standing there at the witness stand. Her real name is... I never thought I'd have to utter your name again, let alone see you. It's been a long time, Dahlia Hawthorne.
Huh?
Hawthorne?
Sister Iris had a twin sister. And you're looking at her, Miss Dahlia Hawthorne.
But
That name
oh, we know
rings
that's
some
why
bells.
Dahlia Hawthorne died.
Distant bells, but bells nonetheless.
Ha! It's just your imagination, Gramps. This file contains all the relevant data about Dahlia Hawthorne.
Oh yes, I remember now. That case, 5 years ago.
My name is Dahlia Hawthorne. I just want to say it's an honor for me to be here in your noble presence. Oh, shoot! Oh, the honor's all mine! We have
but-
similar voices.
Oh, what's your name? What's it?
No, the honor's all mine.
What the fuck?
Well, that was a nice comeback to the present day. All we did was give the color back. But according
No.
to this, Dahlia
There's never
Hawthorne
been a better transition.
is already dead. It says her execution was carried out last month.
So what?
It could have been faked.
Death has no meaning in this courtroom.
Actually, that is a good point. You know.
What?
Yeah, that made a surprising amount of sense for something coming out of him.
No, it's not just that. It's the fact that there's this magical thing called video game logic.
Well, as long as you're so certain about it. Anyways.
I'm trying to think of another word, but-
Wait a moment. How can you... My sister, she's already dead. What kind of...
You of all people should already understand, after all, the blood of the master of the Korean channeling technique flows within that body.
Yeah, it all makes sense now.
The Korean channeling technique. Now, where have I heard that?
That's right, you're not Dahlia Hawthorne herself. You're the spirit of Dahlia, currently inhabiting the body of a spirit medium.
What an exciting story. Exciting, but quite impossible. You're asking us to buy that Dahlia Hawthorne just happened to be channeled by someone
Yes.
on the very night of the murder to a temple where her twin sister Iris was?
Well, if you're gonna put things that way, then yes.
Watch
We're
watch
just
there be a
supposed
secret
to.
trial.
We're supposed to believe a coincidence like that just happens.
It's no coincidence. It's the truth. It was a setup. Naturally, it was no coincidence. The whole thing was part of a plan from the very beginning. It's all written right here in these instructions.
What's that?
These instructions were written by your mother, Morgan Fay. Did you hear that, Jedi? Your mother! Ah! And part of the plan called for Dahlia Hawthorne to be channeled. That night, there were 2 irises at Halsakudala Temple. Even the time of the channeling was planned out. As soon as you hear the lights out bell, in other words, 10 p.m. However, Iris was seen before dinner time. That means,
That means the Iris that was at dinner was the real Iris.
and the Iris who gave me this hood in the main hall was also the real Iris. Meaning that the Iris Sister Bikini saw at the inner temple was someone else dressed as her, namely one Dahlia Hawthorne.
Do you even know what you're saying, Trite? This whole channeling the spirit of Dahlia Hawthorne business. Yes, it's true that you found plans to talk about it. However, there's one thing that's perfectly clear. The witness currently standing in the witness stand is the real Iris.
What?
Calm down and remember what you know about the night of the crime. After meeting Sister Bikini, the Dahlia Hawthorne that had been channeled would have been stranded at the inner temple due to the lightning strike. George of the jungle, friend to you and...
Watch out for that tree. Watch out for that rock. What?
That's right.
Naturally, that would mean that the body... Naturally, that would mean that the Iris that received the body was... the real Iris. Are you with me so far?
Yeah, that's what, that sounds like what I was saying. Yes.
After being notified of what happened, the police came to Hazakura Temperu's main hall.
No.
There, they found Iris in her room and arrested her. And ever since, she's been under police supervision at the detention center.
Yes, I suppose.
I can't deny any of that.
Whew, thank goodness. It looks like he's finally convinced.
But something still seems off. Way off.
Jeez,
I'm still not convinced that the Iris here is the same one from the other night.
Ha! Suppose you're about to say something really ridiculous?
the silence. The silent fucking.
Just in case.
Oh.
Like the real Iris and the spirit of Dahlia? Somehow switched places?
Yes.
Switch places. To be perfectly honest, there are still
You're full
quite a
of
few
shit.
things I don't
You're
understand, but I do know that unless we confirm the witness's identity, we can't continue with this trial.
Iris doesn't have the spiritual power needed to channel Dahlia. Which means... they must have switched places somewhere.
No.
Well, Mr. Wright,
Oh no.
since the time she was arrested at
Halsakudala Temple.
have there been any chances for Iris to switch places with Dahlia Hawthorne?
She escaped earlier.
She did. Your Honor, I think there may have been one chance.
Oh, explain yourself.
Yesterday, for a few minutes, Iris's whereabouts were unknown.
Unknown? What do you mean?
What I mean is...
I don't know what this unknown means.
Yeah, well, most people
is it a
don't.
Pokemon?
That's the whole point of it. Anyways, there's a span of time in which Iris was able to move about freely, unsupervised.
Well, who was it? Who would give a murder suspect time to move about freely like that?
Your mother.
I'm sorry. I know you didn't mean to. It wasn't your fault.
The person who gave Iris a chance to freely move about was,
Edgeworth.
Oh, that's right! Oh, yeah, because he got messed up from the earthquake.
I might recommend you save after this.
Okay.
You save before this, I meant.
Yeah, too bad.
This is Mr. Edgeworth, isn't it?
Your Honor, there was a fairly large earthquake yesterday, was there not?
An earthquake?
Oh, earthquake! Oh my goodness, the inner temple! This kind of tremor might...
Her face. This kind of temple might.
How could I have? She fled. She escaped.
We went to the inner temple right away. And it's true, Iris was already there. However, they had already switched places by that point in time. When I arrived at the training hall, I was met by none other than Dahlia Hawthorne.
I mean, that wouldn't make sense, though, at the same time, but she died.
That's quite enough already, Mr. Wright. Now, see here. No judge in his right mind would consider the idea of spirit channeling and...
Be quiet.
Nope.
Oh!
It's been a long time, Mr. Judge.
That voice.
It's the same as before.
Okay.
Guess I'll have to ask again. Upon meeting a beautiful lady, always ask for her name and profession.
You freaking shut...
That's one of my rules.
Dahlia Hawthorne. And my current profession, permanently retired.
Permanent.
Ha! So you're not going to bother hiding your identity anymore, huh?
Why
Well,
should
it's
I?
not good to know
After
this
all,
shit.
I'm dead. There's really nothing you can do to punish me.
Ugh, that's devious. Ugh. I don't like that.
What are you gonna do? Punish me?
Don't say that. Don't say that.
Well, what is going on here?
Magic.
Dahlia Hawthorne. I never thought we'd meet again, and I never thought we'd meet like this. But this time, I'll end it. For her and for myself. Oh my gosh.
Well.
Oh my god. They lied. There were 3 parts.
Oh my gosh. Oh yeah,
Next
4-2.
time on Dragon Ball Z. Ba-ba-da. Ba-ba-ba-ba-da.
I don't.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-da.
I feel I
Huh?
want to keep going. I
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
want
Then.
to keep going.
I mean, we're at the finish
This
line.
this is yeah, like this is why I wanted to start early today so we could wrap this up.
Yeah, but where the fuck is Maya?
I don't know. A little bit closer than you expect. I have a weird suspicion. Anyways, February 10th, 1:06 p.m. District Court, courtroom number 7.
Now then, let's continue where we left off, shall we? Well, witness?
Yes? How can I help you, Mr. Judge?
Well, it
Miss
seems
Bond.
that if we're to learn the truth,
James Bond. Mr. Bond. James Bond. Bond name's the James. Color bondulance.
bailiff, did the defendant take their pills today? Or maybe did I take my pills today? Hey, we'd like to hear a testimony.
I have no problem with that. But when you've seen what I have, sometimes the truth is better left unknown.
Like she just splits her skull open and just sees a bunch of tentacles. Behold! Eldritch horrors!
Well, in any case, let's hear your testimony. Tell us about the plan that was carried out that night.
Gosh, what a circus.
The whole plan began with my death. A stupid plan hatched by Morgan Fay to install her own daughter as the next master. But for it to work, Maya Fay would first have to die. The idea was for me to kill Maya and then have the blame pinned on Iris. The plan went wrong, but it seems to have succeeded anyway.
Task failed successfully.
So that means you really are...
Wait a minute. Did you just say the plan was to kill Maya Fey?
Yes, you have a problem with that?
Don't give us that nonsense. There's no way that...
Watch yourself, Trite. If you've got a problem, solve it during cross-examination. That's one of my rules.
Man, your rules
Shut-
suck.
Hey, but Mr. Ghetto is correct. And by the way, that's one of my rules as well.
To kill Maya, could it be true? I mean, it checks out so far, regretfully.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Whoo-wee. Whew. You were executed last month, correct?
Yes, I was hanged. It wasn't exactly pleasant.
How did you manage to discuss the plan? When did you talk with Morgan Fay?
Last year, she was transferred to the same detention center as me. Since I was on death row and she was my mother, it was actually pretty easy. It was actually pretty easy to meet with her.
I see. So that's when you discussed the plan.
Ha! Are you crazy? At first, that woman was planning to kill me as well. Even though I'm her own daughter.
All to make Pearl Fay the master of Karain?
She's a cold, twisted woman. She thought she could finally regain her lost honor. The honor she lost when her younger sister, Misty, took her place as the master. Ever since that day, she's been working on this plan.
A plan, huh?
You're talking about Pearl Fay, is that correct?
Yes, though at first she had high hopes for the two of us.
You and your twin sister, Iris?
That's correct. Whew. Fortunately, neither of us had much spiritual power. That's why we were abandoned by her, along with our father.
Abandoned?
The only person I ever really cared about in life was myself. My sister was a nuisance, so I convinced my father to leave her at an old temple.
You mean Iris?
Yes, my father remarried a woman who also had a daughter. The less children you have, the more money there is to go around, right? And to top of that, my father had absolutely no interest in children in general.
What a scumbag.
How horrible.
The really horrible one was that woman. That bitter, vengeful woman. It was her stubbornness that gave birth to that child, Pearl Fay. She was born with an abundance of spiritual power, unfortunately for her. Morgan Fay heaped all of her broken hopes and dreams onto that poor child's back. All because of her pathetic dreams of having her bloodline become the main family.
I would have to die, but why?
He's a poet and he didn't even know it.
I rhymed. I want to cry.
For our bloodline to succeed as the main family, thus making Pearl the new master. The remaining descendants of the current master had to be taken care of.
But Pearl's would never agree to a plan like that. She adores Maya.
How sad. You still don't get it, do you? What Pearl wanted had nothing to do with it. Morgan didn't care one bit about Pearl. The only thing she cared about was the position of the master. That's all.
That's ridiculous.
She was willing to sacrifice anything and anyone to achieve her goal. The life of her daughter. and naturally the life of Maya Fey as well.
How could anyone do that?
Very easily.
You were going to kill Maya?
Pearl didn't need to know anything about it. All she had to do was to follow the instructions in the letter and channel me. Then I would have simply used her body and finished the job. In any case, I'm already dead, and there's nothing any of you can do to me.
Plan was to blame the crime on your younger twin. On Sister Iris of Hazakura Tempuru.
She and I look absolutely identical. No one can tell us apart. If someone were to witness me killing Maya, naturally they would think it was Iris that had done it.
And the witness in this case was the head nun, Sister Bikini.
I never would have guessed she was going to return to
Hazakura Temple.
that night. But she wound up seeing Iris's crime anyway.
Then why did you want to pin the murder on Iris in the first place?
Didn't I just explain that?
She's your twin sister, isn't she?
Twin sister? Don't make me laugh. She's nothing but a backstabber. I couldn't care less about her.
Oh! Backstabber?
You just don't understand. You never will. Anyway,
So, technically speaking, she is innocent.
Yeah. You think the plan was a success?
you heard me. Just as
What?
the woman had hoped. I said you heard me. Maya Fey is dead.
Okay.
Oh, excuse me?
I know he was talking with someone else, but it lined up pretty well.
Now the title of the master will pass on to Pearl Fey.
That's absurd. Maya's just... She's just trapped inside the sacred cavern.
Eat him up, eat him up, eat him up, eat him up.
She's just eating Reese's Puffs right now. She's fine.
Really?
Really?
Did she save some? Probably not. You're as foolishly optimistic as ever, aren't you? My darling Feeny. You want to know the truth? Ever since we met, I've despised you. Your sniveling naivete and your pathetic faith in other people.
I just want to know one thing. What did you personally think of Morgan Fay's plan?
Stupid.
I told you already, didn't I? It was a stupid plan. Like that peanut gallery person said. It had no point, no value other than fulfilling her own greedy desires. Yes, it was certainly nothing to be proud of.
If that's how you feel, why did you help her carry it out? Why would you do it? Why would you kill Maya?
Who said she was dead?
You may not understand it being the kind and gentle soul that you are. You may not be able to appreciate why someone like me would help a woman like that.
So then tell me, why?
Isn't it obvious?
Ain't nothing
like that
but
woman.
a heart.
I only act in my own self-interest. The reason I helped her was for myself. For my own personal satisfaction.
What did you say?
I'm pretty sure Maya's not dead, though.
So this woman, Dahlia Hawthorne, she had her own reason for wanting Maya dead?
Oh, because she's sisters of Mia. She's Mia's sister.
Obviously, it's because you were helping Morgan Fay.
Helping? Don't make me laugh. From the day I was born to the day I died, I never helped anyone. I lived for myself, and in the end, I died for myself. I thought that was obvious.
So she wasn't actually cooperating with Morgan
Yeah, like I said,
She was
killed,
just
she killed
using
Maya
Morgan.
because Mia.
in her plan so she could accomplish her own goal.
All I
have the
wanted to
answer
do
if
was
you
kill
want.
Maya Fey. That was the only way I could think of to get revenge.
Revenge? Looks like I have no choice but to present that piece of evidence. I can't believe it. She meant to kill Maya. Gotta keep a cool head. And I need to get more information out of her. It's the only way to understand this plan and what she was after as well.
Alright.
Yo.
Hey.
Dang.
So this is...
I didn't hear.
This seems exceeded what my goal was.
Hey, you want me to give you the answer real quick?
Yeah, what do we got?
Profiles.
Like I said, Mia.
Mia.
Wackadoo.
Because it's Maya Fey is Mia Fey's sister.
Yeah, revenge on Mia.
It's because why was she sentenced to death? Because Mia helped you.
That's true. Yep.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Mia saved you.
She did, yes, I agree.
So the
Good call.
revenge.
Good guess.
I guess it's fucking obvious.
I'm sorry, good deduction.
The two are related.
Good
Wait, what?
deduction!
Hey.
Good deduction! Alright.
Neo,
it be?
no.
Hey.
Could it be that your actual goal had nothing to do with Maya Fey herself?
Oh, hair flip.
As I said, none of you have the power to punish me anymore. Because I'm already dead. Well, I had the same problem, you see. You can't punish the dead, and you can't take revenge against them either.
You wanted to take revenge on someone?
I was sentenced to die because of that woman, Mia Fey.
I somehow knew this was it.
I wanted to send her a message. It was at her hands that I suffered my first humiliation. I wanted her to feel the same pain she made me feel. Sadly, when I realized revenge was impossible, I gave up.
Was impossible? Was it because perhaps Mia Fey had already died?
Yes, and I realized there's only one way to take revenge against the dead.
And how do you do that?
Even when the body dies, the spirit, the ego, it lives on, forever. I wanted to take away the person that Mia Fey loved most. I wanted to kill her with my own hands. That would be the one and only way I could take my revenge against Mia Fey. That was the reason I helped out with that woman's plans.
Just for that? For that you would kill Maya? Your goal was no different than that of Morgan Fey. As they say, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. What a cruel plan. Cruel, cold, and heartless.
Don't waste your time preaching to the dead. I've already told you there's not a thing you can do to me.
Grr.
That night, at about 9:30 p.m., I materialized into this world. I quickly pinned my hair up and put on a demon warding hood. Then I picked up the staff that was by my side and left
Hazakura Temple. So, it was at least Onim who channeled her after all.
I fucking knew it.
That ridiculous head nun never noticed a thing.
You can see it.
The flab, yeah.
She left Maya Fey at the inner temple and wobbled back clutching her poor old back.
Well, what did you do then?
That kid was easier to handle than I had hoped. I caught up with her in front of the stone lantern. Then I took out the dagger I got from the storeroom and...
Oh, you idiot.
So then you're saying you stabbed Maya?
It's strange, but I don't have a clear memory of what happened after that.
Or what it...
What does that mean? No clear memory?
I don't know. I think I was stabbed.
You were stabbed?
At the last minute. Maya Fey must have stabbed me, I'm sure of it.
That's not like her at all. Maya wouldn't stab a french fry with a plastic fork.
Yeah, she pick it up. Hamburger helper.
Anyway, I suddenly lost consciousness. But before I did, I scrawled her name on the lantern. Just as I was passing out, I wrote Maya behind my back. I had hoped it would cast suspicion on her.
I can't believe
I can't believe she was thinking of that until the bitter end.
That's where my memory temporarily stops.
it stops.
I don't have any memory of actually killing Maya Fey with my own two hands. My very last memory was Maya's terror-filled eyes. When I woke up after that, I was in the sacred cavern surrounded by darkness.
I'm turning into the Godfather.
You come to me and disrespect my family. Look
You
what
were
they
in the
did to
sacred
my-
cavern?
The entrance was sealed with one of those trick locks. Somehow I had been trapped in there.
Oh.
How'd you wind up in there?
I'd like to know that myself. Anyway, I was worried. I didn't know whether or not Maya Fey was dead. And I swore I wouldn't return to the underworld until I knew I'd killed her myself.
You really are trying to get to the Godfather?
I wanted to get out of there and make sure she was dead. But I couldn't do it. I couldn't get out.
The trick lock stopped you, huh?
I didn't know how to remove it.
So then you're saying you were actually confined against your will inside the sacred cavern?
So that's who fucking Iris was trying to free?
Yes, I wanted to get rid of that annoying lock as soon as possible. But it wasn't easy. I kept getting interrupted when I was working on it.
Interrupted?
It was early in the morning, but someone came into the trading hall.
What? Who?
Could it have been Maya?
I thought the same thing, but I couldn't see.
Why not?
If someone
I
had
was
spotted
dead.
me, I would have lost my chance to take revenge. So I made sure to hide myself well at the back of the sacred cavern.
That morning, only two people could have gone into the training hall. Maya and Pearls. Pearls went there to cover the hanging scroll in gravy.
Still, I finally managed to remove the lock. But I was too late.
What do you mean by that?
What you mean by that?
The flies had already started to gather.
The bridge had been fixed and the police had started their investigation, correct?
Naturally, I couldn't go out. So instead, I returned to the cavern and put the lock back on myself. I realized I wouldn't get a chance to see Maya's corpse as I had hoped. But just then, Lady Luck showed up.
Lady Luck?
After that big earthquake, she showed up all by herself.
The real Iris?
She said she'd come to make sure the sacred cavern was alright. Stupid girl. I came out from the sacred cavern and got a feel for the situation.
Oh.
And I locked her away in my place.
Oh.
I had finally learned exactly what had happened. It was then that I learned that the plan had actually succeeded.
What do you mean by your plan had succeeded?
I had misunderstood one thing, you see. That night, the one that had summoned me, I had assumed that it was Pearl Fey.
Well, of course you would have assumed that. It was written in the instructions. I mean,
Well, you would have assumed that. Someone took my voice again. Man.
Well, that sucks, but anyways, I was wrong. The person that had
Wah,
actually
wah.
called my spirit back was Misty Faye, the picture book author.
Wait, what?
Well, that's really the only possibility, isn't it? After all, I lost consciousness in the garden. It was her body that was left lying there.
So she's. Oh.
Maya Faye. I wasn't able to kill her with my own hands after all. But even so, I made her commit the most vile sin a human can commit.
And that is?
Matricide. The sin of killing her own mother.
no way!
Order in the court. What is the meaning of this?
It's true that I was the one who attacked Maya Faye. But even so, the murderer who actually stuffed out Misty Faye's life was none other than your darling little Maya.
Objection!
We're ridiculous. That's nonsense.
Are you sure about that? Just think about it. There's even evidence supporting these facts, isn't there?
Evidence. Oops. Do I have to get involved?
Oh fuck, I'm important. Oh fuck, I'm important again. Oh no.
What? What do you mean? What is this so-called
mean by-
evidence?
The fact that Maya Faye has disappeared is evidence enough, isn't it?
Huh?
The idea that she's still in the sacred cavern is just ridiculous. She wasn't able to escape from the Ever Temple, that much is obvious. In that case, there's only one place she could be.
Where?
Do I have to spell it out? The bottom of the Eagle River, where else?
No.
Eagle River?
Maya Faye killed her long-lost mother. Can you imagine the guilt she must have felt when she realized that?
Bro's
That's
really
why she
trying to
threw herself
gaslight
into
us
the
right
Eagle
now.
River. Most bodies that wind up in there are lost forever.
No.
So, what do you have to say now, Feedy?
Hey,
Excuse me?
It's a phone. Godot, you forgot to silence your phone.
Sorry. phone.
What kind of ringtone is that? Dude sends it to his own theme song.
do 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 do.
Gato here. Okay, thanks.
Mom made spaghetti for dinner. Hell yeah.
Wicked.
Was it something important?
The
I
coffee's
just
ready.
finished removing the locks from the sacred cavern.
Oh, well, that's great. What about Maya?
There was a woman in the cave.
Was it Maya Faye?
It was the accused, Sister Iris.
Wait, so who the fuck is this?
Dahlia Hawthorne.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but like, who did she possess to get here?
That's
Wait.
a good question. That's
Yes,
a
that
good
doesn't-
question. That's where I'm pretty sure it's Maya. Yeah, but I just don't know if they put. I don't know.
see,
if
I
that's-
told you it was fucking possession.
Oh,
See,
Okay. All right. You can. Okay. I agree.
I have a nose.
Congratulations. Did you grow it yourself? Did you?
Perchance.
Did you
Maybe I
let it-
did, maybe I didn't. Who knows? I sure fucking don't.
Huh?
Did that got your nose thing to someone and now he's got their nose?
Oh, man.
Don't look so surprised. I locked her in there yesterday. I just finished telling you that.
So, what about Maya? Where is she?
Found inside the sacred cavern.
No. It can't be.
Are they really not going to ask and address who are you? What body are you borrowing? We'll get to it.
I told you, did I? She's dead.
No. No!
The rare agony phoenix.
It seems that this case has come to an end. A tragic end. Sadly, it appears the killer of Elise Donim, also known as Misty Fey, was her own daughter, Maya Fey. Overcome with guilt for what she had done, Maya Fey jumped to her death into the raging waters of the Eagle River.
See, it's like you say that, but the tracks photo doesn't check out.
No, it's not.
It doesn't check out. It genuinely does not check out.
Truly the summary of a man who wants to get to lunch as quickly as possible.
Yeah.
Ha! Right? Have you ever heard this one? Once you eliminate the impossible, whatever remains must be the truth. No matter how improbable it may seem.
We haven't eliminated everything yet. Stop, everyone, stop being sad. It's not time to be sad yet.
You there in the back with the saxophone, cut it out.
Yeah, you there with the frown, turn that upside down. I'll snap your neck if it...
What?
I'll turn it upside down myself.
I'll carve a smile right on your face.
Carve that smile.
Wait, so
on your-
sister,
What is that supposed to mean,
Brain.
Professor Godot?
Sure, I like that. I think I'll become a professor later. Get to order around an entire classroom full of students. That sounds great.
He does kind of
Anyways,
look like
according
a
to this
very
witness-
eccentric professor, though. He's got the...
he looks like a very eccentric history teacher, dog. He looks like my old history
He's
teacher.
like one of
What
those
the
professors that, like, he gives you a study guide and nothing on it is actually on the exam. You get it, it's just one question. Why?
It feels like that, yes.
fuck? Why?
Why?
Why does Bruno Mars is gay? What?
If you don't give
The
me
way
an
you win
answer...
the test is by answering why not. If you answer anything else, you fail.
I was about to say,
Why?
if you
Because
give...
it was funny.
I was about to suggest if you give him a paper with enough ink on it that you can like squeeze the ink out of it, then you pass. Anything less and it's a fail. You need to write your entire soul on that paper. Anything less is inexcusable. Instant F.
Help! The
What
voices,
is
the voices,
this?
the voices.
I gave
like,
you
what is this?
mankind's most important question and you can't even muster up the entirety of a
No,
pen cartridge?
No.
Who
You
are
don't
you?
understand. I mean, like the guy was saying, like it's written on the paper. What? It's just fucking jumbling, and it's just actual fucking crackhead shit.
Whoops.
Like,
Crackhead shit.
yeah, sorry, the
That's the only
crackhead
thing
chat
I
on
speak
it.
in. But anyways, Maya Fey threw herself into the Eagle River.
I'm just going
However,
based on eyewitness.
Is that really the truth?
You know, thank you, Godot. Thank you for actually saying a good question.
Remember, this woman testified earlier that the bridge was already on fire when the murder was taking place in the garden. Which means if Maya had thrown herself into the river, it must have been from the inner temple side near the bridge.
That's right. That's where she jumped from.
But that's impossible. It's impossible to jump into the river from there.
Oh shit!
What?
Don't get your panties all twisted up, trite. Just relax and think through the whole thing again.
So it's impossible? Mai couldn't have thrown herself into Eagle River?
Well, Mr. Wright, Miss Hawthorne claims Miss Fey threw herself into the river from the inner temple side.
Oh god. Oh.
There's a cliff. There's a cliff.
What if we just look at the map? Yeah, look at that cliff. Check out that cliff. Look.
It's impossible to jump into the Eagle River from the inner temple side. No one knows that better than this witness.
What did you say?
11 years ago, you jumped into the very same river. Just take a look at this overhead map. As you can see, below the cliff on the inner temple side is a big rock shelf.
Oh.
It's a shelf.
Oh, you're right. Yes, I remember that.
She wouldn't have reached the river if she had jumped off from there. In other words, if she had jumped, we would be able to see her body in this photo.
Finally figured it out.
You. No!
We figured it out.
Bitch.
What did we figure out exactly?
She might not be dead. Maybe. Ah!
Order.
You're just playing with me. Maya Faye's body is at the bottom of the Eagle River. There's no one else she could possibly be hiding.
I know someone whose body is at the bottom of Eagle River.
You!
Boom, 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 boom.
Miss Hawthorne, have you ever heard this one before? Once you eliminate the impossible, whatever remains must be the truth?
Yes, just a few minutes ago.
I'm surprised Gato didn't jump down his throat for stealing his line.
I was gonna say. Hi, Nobu. Welcome back.
I am back.
I passed a vibe check. I didn't kill myself because I remembered the temple map existed. And by kill
Good.
myself, I meant I didn't run out of soul juice. That's what I meant. Like I'm perfectly fine.
Whoa.
Yeah.
We're still
Wait a
perfectly
minute.
ad-friendly around here.
Yes.
Waggies, BB.
Whoa.
Amaya Faye wasn't inside the sacred cavern. We now know that she didn't throw herself into the Eagle River.
Correct.
Yay, affirmation from Magoto. Okay. Yeah, okay.
That eliminates all the most likely
Wait a minute.
possibilities.
Wait, this pulled another fucking Uno reverse. God damn it.
Now, although it seems
Yeah.
improbable, there's still one other place she could be.
Wait, what? What is this one possibility you are talking about?
Well, that's obviously a bluff. So where is her dead body then?
It's right here.
Fine.
It's right here.
I think the pieces are falling into place. Normally, the living have no way to punish the dead. But I think there is a way to give Dahlia Hawthorne the ultimate punishment. Permanently keep her channeled and just, like, beat her up.
Shit.
Beat up her soul
Neo?
from the inside. What?
And now let's see whose body this
Neo,
is first.
I just realized something. I'm an alpha knight now.
Oh, cool.
Good for you, I guess.
No. Not really.
Okay, well, anyways.
Shall I tell you, Miss Hawthorne? Shall I tell you where Maya is this very instant? Maya Faye is in this very courtroom. There's only one possibility left. Namely, she's right here in this very courtroom.
You said she's here in my courtroom?
She's down in the lobby trying to get a candy bar from the vending machine for the last 48 hours.
She couldn't find the hamburger store.
Yeah, she found a crinkled dollar bill underneath the vending machine and she's been fighting with it ever since.
She found my $5 bill, and that
The
was
worst
enough
part was that it
for
was
me.
Monopoly money. That's what she hasn't figured out yet.
Fucking
It's not, even the
dumbass.
it's not even the crinkles. It's Dahlia Hawthorne.
Not even the-
I seem to recall that you said I had misunderstood one thing, you see. Bam, there's the one thing.
So what?
But I think there's one more thing you misunderstood.
What do you mean?
Tell me something. Do you think, at this very moment, who is channeling Dahlia Hawthorne?
Finally!
Well, why that? That's obvious. It's Pearl Fay, that
Dog,
pathetic
you
little
are-
sniveling runt.
Oh, you clown. Hey, yo, Pearl, come in here. We need. Hey, yo, Pearl, get Pearl in here. She needs to see this.
Yeah, Pearl failed, remember?
Come here.
Yeah,
Pearl
come
can't
here.
even tell the difference between gravely and gravy. You think she could figure out how to do all this?
Well,
You're
considering
wrong.
The fact that she's a very strong spirit medium.
Pearl's tried, but she couldn't do it.
That's right!
I've never failed at channeling someone. This is the first time it's happened.
Isn't there any explanation for why you couldn't channel a spirit?
It could happen if someone else was already channeling the same spirit.
There you go. You call the spirit, you just hear boop, boop, boop.
A busy signal, yeah. We're sorry,
Could not
the ghost
end.
you have called is currently unavailable. Please call again later. Someone called Pearl.
Someone called me before Pearl did, but who?
Pearl's even tried again on the day after the crime, but she couldn't do it. What could that mean? I think the truth is becoming clearer to you right about now, am I correct? It wasn't Pearls that channeled you? There was someone who called you before she could!
Fastest hand in the West. Bam.
You flipped that twice. I saw that.
That's how you draw your gun, remember?
Second fastest hand in the West.
That's better.
This is an easy one. Pearls couldn't do it, and Misty Faye is gone. There's only one possibility left.
Come on already, say it. I can't stand the tension.
Dahlia Hawthorne. The person channeling you right now must be Maya Faye.
What?
She quickly kills herself.
But how could that be? Remember what this witness, Dahlia Hawthorne, said about her goal?
Said that her goal was to kill Maya Fey.
Yes, that's right. But if Maya channeled the spirit of someone that was trying to kill her,
Ha! Gramps, what would happen?
could it be?
Looks like you finally understand, Your Honor.
Well, I don't. What are you going on about?
Oh, let's go!
What I'm going on about is the reason Maya channeled you. And there's only one reason. To protect herself from you.
To protect yourself from me?
Yes. On the night of the crime, you were only interested in one thing. Killing Maya Faye. The path back to Hazakudra was closed off and there was nowhere for her to run. So then the problem became, where would be the safest place to hide?
You mean that's when she channeled me?
All this time, you thought you had been channeled by Pearls. That's why it never occurred to you that Maya's hiding place was you.
No, don't say that. You're saying that Dahlia Hawthorne, was played for a fool by that little
Yes.
whelp.
Yes. Because she's smarter than you think.
Maya Fey killed herself. Isn't that obvious?
Smarter than the average spirit.
She's the witch of the east, bro. She-
Sorry, but no, it would have been impossible for her to jump into the Eagle River. This was the only avenue of escape open to Maya. The only way that Maya could disappear from the inner temple.
I don't believe you. A stupid little girl like that who has never been out in the real world. She could have never come up with a plan like that. Who could have ever given her such a brilliant idea?
Mia? Well,
Yeah!
Yo!
What?
Wait, how are you here?
Wait, Pearl?
Wait.
Oh, does that mean that Pearl was listening this entire time?
Maybe she just showed up, or she was literally just like
That-
taking a nap underneath like the desk or something, and so no one knew she was here.
Yeah, no, she was here this time, but she was just too short, so you couldn't see her next to the table.
Mia Fey.
Oh my god, that's...
There you go. All right, Jedi, your voice line.
It's been a long time, Dahlia Hawthorne. I don't remember her voice.
It'll do.
What?
The old dude pig.
So it's true. It was you.
Yes, bitch. I'm back, baby.
Ha! You're something else.
But what? But what are you doing here?
That hair is Pearl's, right?
Sorry. Tell me something, Dahlia. I want you to think back to that night one more time. You just cornered Maya in the inner temple, in the inner temple's garden. And then in the final moments of the fight, you lost consciousness.
I was stabbed by Maya Fey.
Actually, Maya lost consciousness at the same time as you.
Not terribly surprising since she was about to be killed.
Nah, fuck. When she woke up, she was in the training hall. That's when Maya decided she needed help. So she channeled me. She explained in a memo the situation she was in. She asked me what I thought she should do.
She did that? I can't believe it.
You better believe it, motherfucker! Of course, I didn't have all the details. But one thing was perfectly clear.
And that was?
I knew that you couldn't be allowed to wander free.
Free? What do you mean?
So it was a race against time. So I wrote down two things that Maya had to do. One! Channel Dahlia Hawthorne as soon as possible. And lock herself in the sacred cavern until help arrived.
So it was Maya who put that lock on there.
Yes, but why did you order her to do those two things?
If she hadn't done it, Dahlia Hawthorne would have been channeled by someone else. By one Pearl Fey.
Pearls?
Yes. Pearl didn't properly understand the plan. So all she was trying to do was follow her mother, Morgan Fey's instructions. If she had succeeded in channeling Dahlia Hawthorne's spirit, things would have turned out very badly, to put it mildly.
That's how it was. Dahlia Hawthorne would have used the body of Pearl Fey
Minor.
to kill Maya at all costs.
Yes, it certainly sounds like that was the intent all along.
How dare you? I won't forget this.
Why not just admit it, Dahlia Hawthorne? Your little plan was nothing but a big failure.
Yes, another failure to add to the pile of shame, wouldn't you say?
What do you mean by another?
Think about it, Dahlia. Remember all your past crimes? Not a single one of them was a success. They all ended in failure.
What?
Huh?
How dare you?
11 years ago, the fake kidnapping, your very first crime. You got your hands on a $2 million diamond, but after Terry Falls escaped and went to meet with Valerie Hawthorne, The truth was exposed.
Shut your mouth. That wasn't my fault. It was because of that stupid oaf of a prisoner and that weakling of a policewoman.
And then, 1 year later, you tried to kill me. Well, I'm still alive, but... you wound up killing someone else.
Oh,
As a result, you were sentenced to death. It's one stupid move after another for you, but it's no longer funny.
You, wipe that smug, happy-go-lucky smile off your face.
And now this! You've messed up again! You let Maya Fey escape! Even though she was right there in front of you!
Mia Fey! Mia Fey! Mia Fey! You spinster! I was supposed to kill Maya Fey like I swore I would. And if only you had gotten this spiky-haired jerk the guilty verdict, I would have been hanged to death.
Womp womp.
Yo.
True.
Hey, the one
Yes?
I want to say, this is my favorite part of the case.
Wait,
Nice.
but I think
I
you
don't see
finally
why.
understand, Dahlia Hawthorne. You'll never, ever defeat me. Wanna why?
What? What did you say?
Whether you're alive, dead, or somewhere in between, you will never defeat me. As long as I'm around, you're destined to lose for all of eternity.
Gah. Gah. Gah.
Alexi last prize.
Hi.
I remember
Hello.
what you said earlier in
I remember what you said
sorry.
earlier in the trial. You said there was no way we could punish you, because you were already dead.
What about it?
Then you said, even when the body dies, the spirit, the ego, it lives on forever.
That's very true, Dahlia. And that's exactly the punishment you'll never be able to escape from. For all of eternity, you'll have to remain as Dahlia Hawthorne. A miserable, pathetic, weak creature who can never win anything.
Christmas? Oh, God. Oh, my God.
I'm not done.
Okay.
Oh. And for you, there's no escape from that. No hope of freedom since the day you were executed. The narrow bridge that once stretched out in front of you burnt to a crisp.
You. You're wrong! It can't be! How could I lose to the likes of you?
It no longer matters. I don't care whether you win or lose anymore. The only thing I want is for you to come out of Maya's body right now.
Here comes the fuck out.
Oh shit!
Oh, we see her in her true form.
I'm not ready. Not ready to
Oh,
go.
oh! She's been banished. Maybe, hopefully.
Gotta possess the judge right quick.
No. But the judge will say something.
I'm on trial. I am on trial once again. Nick! Says. Man, I'm dead. Man.
Man, I'm dead.
I'm glad I arrived in time to watch that.
Yeah. Now
Just in the
then,
nick of time, if I do say so myself.
I assume you are the real Iris?
Yes, I was just rescued from the sacred cavern.
I must say, you and your twin sister are indeed identical from what I can see. In any case, it appears that everything has finally been cleared up.
So. Technically. Nobody here was found guilty.
I mean,
Mr.
Misty's still dead.
Technically. I'm saying technically. Because.
The only person that's been
Yeah.
found guilty is someone who's already dead, so they actually
Exactly,
can't do
so
that much.
nobody was found guilty.
No one living was found guilty.
No,
Yeah.
no. Keep going.
Mr. Ghetto, what happened to Dahlia Hawthorne?
Me, Your Honor. It looks like she went back to the hell she came from.
Hey. Based.
Says the guy who got poisoned.
It seems that Misty Fey wasn't the only victim of this crime. Maya Fey, as well as the young Pearl Fey,
And
were also
Iris.
victims of this wicked and selfish plan.
Oh yeah, the mother. Oh yeah, the mother's gonna have a problem.
Yes,
Oh,
Your Honor.
Yeah,
the
she's
mother's
kinda
gonna be
dead.
sent to death now.
The tragedy of... sorry. And the tragedy of Medium Valley has finally come to an end, it seems. It would be best for everyone if no further attempt was made to channel that spirit again.
Not even illegal. It's just like, yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, just don't do that. Your Honor? Yes, what is it?
About this whole spirit medium thing. It's almost weird how comfortable you seem to be with the concept now.
Well, to be frank, my younger brother is quite judgmental. He often criticizes me for not studying hard enough. That's why I made a concerted effort to study up on the Kurain channeling technique.
Hey, isn't that the new year's issue of Occult?
I've seen quite a few things in my many years on the bench. And in all that time, I've finally learned this one thing. Each case is different and takes place in its own world, if you will. In order to fully understand that world, first we have to immerse ourselves in it completely. And that's where my brother and I used to differ.
Huh. Never thought of it that way.
At any rate, it's time to pass judgment in the case of Iris of
Halzakudra Temple.
No, bitch. Nuh-uh.
Not
now?
yet, but I'm not done yet.
You're a little too fast with that gavel, Your Honor.
And what do you mean by that, Mr. Gutto?
This trial, it isn't over yet, is what he means.
What?
Right. Remember what Miss Evil Spirit said in her testimony?
I guess that's what we're calling her
I guess
now.
that's just what we're calling.
Huh? Dahlia's testimony?
I caught up with her in the front of the stone lantern. Then I took out the dagger I got from the storeroom and...
Oh shit!
It's strange, but I don't have a clear memory of what happened after that. I think I was stabbed.
Well, it's self-defense then.
Just as Dahlia Hawthorne was about to attack Maya, she was stabbed and killed by someone.
Yes, that's right.
And
The
the
person that was
person.
ultimately killed was the spirit medium that channeled Dahlia. Elise Donim. No, Misty Fey.
My bad. My bad.
But who killed her? We still don't know who did it.
This isn't over?
Ah! What the fuck?
Did you think this case was over when you got rid of Big Game's
I
main
saw
villain?
no. I saw Mia Fey. I saw what the fucking badonkadonk. How is that shit fitting?
It's
That's
not.
a side tangent. Don't worry about it.
It's not fitting. That's why you can all. That's why like 40% of her
but
tits are
Listen,
visible.
listen. Of all the pieces of evidence in the case, please ignore those two
This
pieces.
is-
All right. Just let's move on.
No.
Egyptian cotton, very stretchy. Unless someone else is found guilty, the accused is still on trial.
Thank you for summarizing the entire Ace Attorney series.
Guilty until
We
proven
can't let her
innocent.
walk until there is evidence that proves her innocence.
No, this isn't even guilty until proven innocent. This is guilty until someone else is proven guilty because she's already been proven innocent.
Yeah. No way.
Nuh-uh.
But this court isn't prepared for any further testimony.
He's 2 hours late for lunch now.
Yeah.
The prosecution is ready to call our final witness.
Final witness?
This one will clear up the whole mystery. The mystery of who killed Misty Faye.
Indeed.
Really all right, Mr. Prosecutor?
Of course it's alright, Madam Attorney.
Oh yeah,
Very
they
well
used
then.
to date. I forgot they used to date.
Who is this final witness?
Ha! Obvious. There's one person who saw the whole event and will put the final dagger in this case.
And the person.
No!
Someone who saw the murder take place?
The very person who saw her mother killed in front of her own eyes.
You mean Maya? You can. She can't testify after what she's just been through.
We need to find the truth. The prosecution calls Maya Fey to the witness stand.
Yeah, but I think,
Very well.
uh,
Doesn't matter what you think, too bad. But first we'll take a brief recess. We need lunch. We have to wait for Miss Fey to recover before summoning her.
God fucking damn it.
Once we receive the doctor's permission, we will proceed with the trial.
Hey, tried. I've got something to say to you, so listen up.
Okay, go ahead.
Na 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 na.
What is it? Oh, man, you're being mean. Glad I saved.
I don't think much of you as a lawyer.
Oh, damn.
It's
Didn't
always the
notice.
same with you.
Yeah, but
You somehow managed to just squeak by without even a faint understanding of the case. Some beautiful woman always seems to come dashing in at the last minute to save you.
that's not true.
Yeah, no,
that is
that's
true.
actually pretty true.
The sole exception is Rise from the Ashes, but that wasn't written when this was written, so...
You've got some nerve.
That's going to happen this time. This time, you're going to have to do this by yourself.
Huh?
That's enough. This court is now in recess. Man, I'm hungry.
I want my
Hold up.
lunch.
Need a Subway sandwich.
Man, I could really go for a burger.
Burger.
Maya behavior.
This
February
is the
10th.
trial that never ends.
No, that was.
On and on, my friend.
Friend.
Fun fact, in
People.
between the last checkpoint slash save point and right now, there was one cross-examination.
Yeah, it was quite nice actually. I
Oh.
liked. I did not mind this giant cutscene. To be perfectly honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah.
February 10th, 2:56
Oh,
p.m.
wait.
District Court. What? I'm reading
If
the
I-
label.
Okay.
Defendant lobby number 1. Okay, now go ahead.
How about we have her be give her a different name, a different voice?
Oh, Iris.
Yeah, because now that let's say
Because she's for real?
she's free
True, she
for
is free.
real. Oh my god!
Well, let me see what I got in the voice bank.
The voice box?
Yeah, what do I... Well, let me see what I have in the voice box. Let's see,
Oh.
let's see, voices I
Voice
can
line.
do. I had to write up like a thing for this.
What?
I saw it all.
I had a... So I looked at my list, and one of the things I can do is the Swedish Chef from the Muppet Show.
Yes!
Just
Yes!
don't even read her lines, just complete nonsense, just fake Swedish it all.
I don't even know what Swedish sounds
Wait,
like.
wait. And let's just say that Mia is still in the room. I'll translate it.
Okay.
And Phoenix goes.
What did she say? What happened?
Fucking. She says, "I'm
She
truly
having a
sorry
stroke?
for this evening about everything."
Oh, okay.
Good, because this
You were
wasn't
working-
taking long enough.
Oh, sorry. Go on.
This is gonna take much
We're really
longer.
doing
This
this,
is gonna
Chris,
be.
huh?
Yes,
I can't believe
yes,
we're
we are.
doing this.
You were working so hard to defend me. but I was missing all day, and we didn't even have a chance to talk.
Oh, she's right. Also, she has a serious problem right now. When I met Iris at the training hall yesterday, they had already switched places, and Iris was inside the sacred cavern.
I wanted to at least be in the defendant's box today to root you on.
Well,
Well, it wasn't your fault. You were locked up this whole time. There's something more important than that, though. I have to ask you. Why did you help your sister out as much as you did?
Who?
Huh?
If you had tried to get help at the Sacred Cavern yesterday, you wouldn't have spent an entire day locked up in there.
My sister. They fled to city for her.
My sister. I felt sorry for her.
No, I'm starting to understand it. I don't think you need to translate anymore.
Yeah.
Too fucking bad.
Just,
Just continue with that voice, please.
Yes, but it was the same for you too, wasn't it?
Yes, but this list is just a bikini. This list my daughter for me. This fool needed it earlier. They'd come to me to Hazakura Temple. This, this loved. Charlie, this is Slummerit, Shellstellen, Stillemurder, Kamlin, the best linen.
Is this the real life?
That's
Is
right.
this just fantasy?
Just ready to play Mr. Slim Myrtle.
Are you talking about that fake kidnapping case 11 years ago?
Yes. But this lid. Då är det svarta killen. Då är det slambar en ången, det slambar en. Beep. Då är det lid Valerie. Oh. That was the case that wounded Mia so badly.
Now you understand what... Oh yeah, that's
Wait,
what... I just
you go.
remembered. That's why Mia was like borderline having PTSD when Phoenix ate the glass bottle in case 1. She thought they were about to she thought a repeat of her first case was due to happen.
Oh!
Ah.
Oh, yeah!
Damn. Deep lore.
Would have been almost the second time one of her defendants who was tricked by Dahlia into dating them and then basically killed themselves while on trial by drinking poison from from a necklace bottle. That almost happened twice.
It's a good thing Dahlia sucks, otherwise shit would have happened twice.
Yeah. Some people, you must mean.
Yes, they're veterinary. Messi, turn to the Monday. Just the frusling the much done Monday, she get into the bristling, going in the hood. Darling, in a slim body, the slim girl, could you slap my leg of the slade bird?
Someone got what was going on about how we killed him earlier. He actually wasn't talking shit.
That's
Oops.
right.
Oh.
Iris, there's one more thing that I have to ask you.
Yes, what is it?
On the night of the murder, the person that cleaned up the corpse of the victim, Elise Donim, was it really you?
Maybe.
Yes, this was me. And then after the ring, the let's the bill. Then I was up at the horn. The telling the 10 to 30, the wrestling the colored Michelle the friend. Oh, ring, 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 ring.
There's
There's
a
a
problem.
problem. Come to the inner temple right away.
The good of the snake baby, then in the for the inner temple. Oh, oh.
The path to the inner temple was cut off, right?
Exactly. Oh. Beep beep.
This case versus this case if the lightning hits like 2 meters to the left.
You can't just leave the body here. So you've got to do this exactly as I say, got it?
God himself was like, nope, can't let this go according to plan. Zap, no more bridge.
I saw someone who made it like a large thread on Reddit with bullshit math going, the pendulum works.
Oh yeah, it's Reddit. What, did you think someone
It's
wasn't
like-
gonna do that?
It's like, how? Yeah, but like, how though? Like,
This is almost as bad as the Barry Circus thing with the cloak going from the statue to the dude's body. Ugh. To those who know it, they know it, but anyways.
Did
if you know, you know.
Did I still into the state of the burden? The murder weapon. The splendid but the best melody dimly dune. The still be the mysticalist of the soul.
I love how
I knew
everyone
it.
fixates on a pendulum, but no one fixates on the fact that the staff should have fallen out of her goddamn body.
Yeah, I don't know how that worked out.
Listen, man, you don't need to know.
I knew it. So the actual murder weapon was the staff.
Yes, this lead. They blitted me, they burnt on the
Hazukudra Temple.
ready sneed baby.
But why? Why did you alter the body?
The liberty was only the Islam early. Daily born in Islam, the number the mischief. So, there's a sleigh story in the dude, stop the little shito. Oh, they whipped the village, the sleep in and lost the man the langin.
Iris, just tell me one last thing. Where'd you learn to speak like that? I mean, sorry. Tell me the name of the person that called your cell phone. The real killer.
That's surely Mr. Wright. Picker did it. Naughty Steely did it.
I see. Victim staff updated in the court record.
So this is the second time I find case culprit is low-key guilty.
Yeah. Defendant?
Defendant!
Oh, perfect.
Dish.
That
The judge is calling you. He wants to see you in his chambers. He has some questions about Dahlia Hawthorne.
Alright. Well then, there's Steely did. Not a dish. The shit that he went to the later.
Oh no, not this shit again.
Oh, okay. Something she wants to tell me? I don't like that blush. I don't like it. That's the dangerous
I
kind.
don't like it.
So it's
So
true.
Phoenix, I hear you had the hots for my evil twin sister.
So it's true.
Anyways,
Iris cooperated with the real killer. Maybe even from the very beginning. Oops, Mia.
Phoenix, shut the fuck up.
Mia! How is Maya doing?
She's alright, I guess.
She's alright.
She's alright. But emotionally, she's being hurt.
Just a little
very
stab
badly
wound. She
in
can
this
get better from that.
case.
I see.
Nurga.
You don't mean she learned who Elise Donim really was?
Yes, I went to the medical office and I talked with her. I told her everything I knew.
But why?
Maya's stronger than you think she is. I knew she could take it. All of it!
What do you mean by that?
Sorry. I want you to figure that out by yourself. The trial's about to restart. Don't you have shit you have to do? Fucking loser. Ergen.
Iris wouldn't tell me who called her, but still. I think that just maybe I know who it is.
It's your mama.
That night, the victim was killed in the garden of the Inner Temple. And the criminal wasn't just there by accident. Which means that the killer knew of Dahlia's plan from the very beginning. Yo, if Pearl is the one... No, I doubt it, but
That'd be really funny.
Yeah. Got stabbed by the goblin.
And one more thing. The victim was moved to the Hazakura Temple side by Pendulum. In other words, the colonel couldn't even cross the bridge. Fucking. That means they were stuck on the Inner Temple side for almost an entire day.
Exactly. So the culprit was someone that wasn't in Hazakura Temple the following day.
It's pearls! It is pearls!
Oh my god.
Is it?
Well, finish the line and we'll find out.
That's as much help as I can give you. The rest of the battle is yours to win. Or lose, depends. I don't know, I don't care, I'm dead.
Thank you, Mia.
Man, I'm dead.
Finally, it's almost time to bring this case to an end. What exactly did Maya see anyway? And who was it that actually killed Misty Faye? Whoever it was, I have to prove it. Me, all by myself.
Next time we see Maya, she's gonna be like all black robes, goth makeup, and everything.
Oh no! No!
Not again.
Hold on one second.
All by myself.
Baby, all by myself.
All right.
Anymore.
This is where I'm debating. Do we want to keep going, or do we really want to call it for next week now? We've been going for a good while.
Hold on. Let me just youtube.com bridge to the Turnabout long play. Let's see how much playtime there's left.
Okay.
The first okay, case is 7 hours long. It feels like it's longer than that. There's about an hour and a half left.
That's a little bit too
Half
much.
an hour?
Yeah.
Half
I don't
an
know,
hour
man.
or
I'm already
an hour
running
and a
on fumes
half?
here.
Yeah, we're
We've
gonna
been
call
going
it
since
for now.
4 o'clock. We've been like double the length of a usual session already.
Yeah, I was under the impression that, you know, we would wrap it up tonight, but it looks like there's still more, so we will pick up next week and hopefully
Rise from the Ashes is
That'll
still
probably be
longer
it.
than this case, by the way.
Is that, what was that, 1.5, 1.6?
Yeah, 1.5.
Yeah, no, that was hell. I don't...
We don't talk about Damon Gant around here.
Yeah. We don't want to talk about Mr. Old Damon Gant, do you? He's a right on me, boy.
Actually, these two cases seem to be about equal in length, from what I
No.
can tell.
Well, this one seems to be a little bit less painful. It's just long. The other one was just stupid because they kept going off track like 5 or 6 different times. I had to keep writing them to the track again. Anyways, thank you all for hanging out. We'll pick up next week.
Likewise.
Rise from the Ashes was a
He is
triple
also
case.
sort